Hold on, real quick. Not all my audio went to default. You're good now.
All right. Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome
Welcome
back to
to,
OBS.
as usual, a sporty TSWS, Bullsittin on TSWS, and obviously, right, because everyone's on the panel, right, we had to have a problem right at the beginning. Welcome, everyone. Joining me as usual are these fine people to my left. I'm looking at the YouTube here so I can see the positioning. So first off, we're going with Mr. Mental Nina. It's been a minute, Mental. Welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome. Please tell us how your knees are doing. I have to introduce everybody else.
Damn, that's wild.
Mental Nina is
I forgot you actually had a
the-
knee injury. I forgot.
I forgot to know you care.
I completely
Love
forgot.
is just washing over me.
You did talk about being out for a little while because of like injury, like surgery or whatever. But
Didn't equate, right?
But yeah, just the way Loke put that sounded crazy to me. So I was just like, damn, Loke, that was a wild way to walk into the podcast. All right.
You know what? Let's just get into it.
Tell me how
Let's
your
just get
knees
into
are,
it.
dog.
Mental, how are you? What you been playing? God damn it, man. God damn it.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Mental.
What am I playing? Jeez. What am I playing? Actually, I'm playing Death Stranding. That's one thing I'm playing.
Two?
That I haven't. No, the first one, because I never really got into it. I tried so many times to enjoy that game, and it just didn't work out. But turns out the cure for that is being just absolutely bored out of your skull, stuck on a couch with your leg up in the air.
There you go.
And then
Mendel's like, I'll play a walking
Really?
sim when I can't walk.
Yeah, eventually the idea, because you can't walk, of doing a walking sim became very
Sam
appealing.
Porter Jr. do it for you?
Just like that, I suddenly started getting into the game, and it became almost enjoyable.
Wait,
And
does
I've
he
got
even have a
about-
junior on the last of his name?
Oh man,
What's
I
that?
don't
No,
know.
I don't think so.
I
No.
just mixed
think
him with
so.
Michael Porter, I think.
Could
Yeah,
be.
I don't think he has a
Could be.
junior.
No, he doesn't have Junior. It's Sam Porter Bridges.
Yeah, I mixed
Yeah, I
him
think
with
it's-
Michael Porter Jr. Whoops.
Yeah.
Michael Porter
So-
Jr.
I've been playing that. I played some Grounded with my son.
Wait, hold on.
doing
Before you
that.
carry on, Mental, you said
What?
it gets almost fun?
Yeah, it's almost fun now. So I mean,
it's
I'm
not
at the
fun.
point.
Oh my
Yeah, I've got
It's not fun.
vehicles. I got like a motorcycle now, so it makes it a
You're saying
little
it's not
easier.
fun.
Just let him go,
One of the best
Logan. Let
games.
it go.
One of the best games ever made.
It's
It's
a
not
good
fun?
it's a good game, Loke. It's not fun.
Yeah, like I mean,
You don't turn on Death Stranding to have fun. Like it's relaxing. I can turn it on, listen to
Yeah.
a show, and have a good time, but it's not fun.
it's chill, right?
It's relaxing, yes.
Yeah, you can just
Loke,
kind
I
of kick
agree
back
with you.
and
It's
play.
fun.
Death
Yeah,
Stranding
I have
2 is a
fun.
lot more fun, honestly. Death Stranding 2 actually got more gameplay. It's fantastic.
Loke, I'm with you. I
You
thought
guys-
it was fun. It wasn't
Thank you.
absolutely like exhilarating crazy, but it
Yeah.
was fun, or else I
It
wouldn't
was
have played
fun.
it.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it was. It's not bad. I'm enjoying it a lot more than I did the previous dozen times I tried to enjoy it when I'd only get about an hour in and then quit. So
Right,
it's
right.
it's definitely more interesting this time around. I've been playing some Grounded with my son. We've been building a little world there. Minecraft, I've been doing that
Coziest
because
game.
those, all these chill games that I can just kind of kick back and do. I actually was playing Doom 3 too. I've been working my way through that. So that's kind of a blast from the past. That's been fun. And all of this has been on my PlayStation because that's the machine I got moved up to the couch where I was. So been doing all that stuff. And
We are not praising the big blue. We are not doing all of that.
Yeah.
Moving
Yeah.
on. Ham, what you been playing? How you doing?
What are you complaining about now, Loke? We're not praising the what? though.
You can't
Big
say
Blue.
that you played a game on PlayStation. Look won't let it.
Well, you can't say that you're having fun on PlayStation. You're not allowed to do that anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a thing.
Yeah, I
Yep.
figured it was the PS5 that got me booted from my story. So
Oh, yeah. It all happened, especially here.
Go ahead,
But anyways, what I've been doing, I've been no-lifing Vampire Survivors like it's nobody's business. I've been playing that game like a fucking degenerate.
wow.
Video game crack.
Yes.
Video game crack.
I had I had, the last couple days off. Spent most of it playing Vampire Survivors.
Huh.
It was wild. It was a good
I have
time
no-
though.
With it.
I think like I'm like 6 or 10 achievements away from 100%ing it again.
Nice.
Like it's
Very
it's that deep right now with that game. I've also been playing
Wow.
Forza a little bit. I feel like there's something else that I've been playing, but I can't remember, so whatever. Yeah. So Forza, Vampire Survivors, and watching a lot of anime with my daughter. And I did go see
Which
the
one?
Odyssey, Loke. I heard you earlier. I wasn't able to speak at
Give
the
us give us a little review, man. Come on. Give it.
Did you go see the Odyssey?
No, I did
That's
not
a
go
yeah.
and see the Odyssey.
Why was that tough
I
to
cannot-
answer? Like you answer you
I,
you act
That's a
like
yes or
everybody
no.
else has. Like nobody else here has seen it. I'm the only one here that's seen
I've
the
not
movie.
seen it.
I haven't seen it.
Look, you
I
sound
want to, but I haven't
disheveled
seen it.
though. You sound like you need to go see it.
Yes.
Is that what's going on in your head right now? Jealousy?
yes.
Okay,
yes.
that's fine. I watched it in IMAX. It was pretty good.
This
It was a good time, Loke, and I tell you, it wasn't like some people are calling it out like it's the best movie they had ever seen. No, it wasn't the best movie I ever seen, but it did give me that feeling that you get when you first watch The Gladiator.
ooh.
So if you can remember that feeling, it's like, all right,
Yep.
all right.
Uh,
Because the whole movie is about standing on business, and I got a lot of it, and it was great. He
yep.
stood on
now I wanna
business.
watch it even
It was
more.
just at the cost of a lot of other shit. It was like if you look at the movie from like, like not trying to be him, but like looking at it as like everything that he did, was it worth it?
Mhm.
That's an interesting question at the end. But at the same time, it was just like he was not messing around, and it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool, but yeah, I don't want to say too much because I'll end
I
up
do
just
have
talking
one-
about it. It was
I've-
great though. But like if you know the mythology, you kind of know what happened already.
Yeah. It's pretty
So
hard
like
to
I mean I could
spoil
sit here
the
and say
Odyssey.
it. I mean it's not no different than looking up a YouTube channel and saying, "Hey, what happened to Odysseus?" So like I mean like
Yeah, plus everyone studied it in school, right?
yeah. That's
spoil
one of the
Romeo and
parts that
Juliet
was
or some
really
shit.
cool. That's one of the parts that was really cool is it reminded me of being in 5th grade and then also in 7th grade. Cuz we learned a lot about like Greek mythology and stuff like that back then, Sparta, Troy, all that stuff, and it was really cool, right? Persians and all that, like all that stuff going on over there. So like I remember when 300 came out, right? Like it is not like a 300 movie. I'll say that. But
Yeah.
I'd say it's more Gladiator than it is 300.
300.
Cuz 300 I feel like it's a little overly like keep in mind this movie is mad fantasized, right? But like I feel like 300 is even more than this movie was. There's there's a little bit more grounding in this movie, I felt like. But it is still Greek mythology, so you'll definitely watch it and be like, bruh, is this motherfucker really is this shit really happening? I will say that what's his name? Tom Holland? Is that right?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man? Tom Holland? Is that his name?
Yeah.
Yep.
He was my least favorite character in the movie.
What?
Yeah.
Can we get a reason?
You'll just have to see.
Just all right, cool.
Yeah, because
Cool.
if I told you why, I'd be telling the story. And I just it was just kind of.
You don't want to do all of that.
And I don't even think it was him. I just think it was his character. Because usually it's a pretty good time watching Tom, right? But he always usually plays the character that is usually a good time. And this character wasn't a good time.
It was a downer.
Yeah.
All right, but was it okay? I'm sorry, guys. We're turning this into a freaking movie
A Q&A
podcast.
about the guy that went to
What?
see
One
it.
more question. One more, and then we're gone. I promise. Ham, I've been seeing very not flattering, unflattering pictures of Lupita Nyong'o in the video. Personally, I think she's one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen. Period. Obviously, maybe I'm biased because I'm black, I'm African, and black women is mostly what I've seen in my life. Is the depiction, and you know which pictures I'm talking about? Are those screenshots reflective of what she mostly looks like in those 5 minutes of the scene of the movie, or it's just those moments?
Well, there's moments where, you got to remember, if you remember the story, it's kind of fucked up. But there is moments where she looked kind of fucked, and then there was kind of some moments where she didn't. I don't know. Me and the boys that went to go see it were like, man, she's fine on motherfuckers. So it's whatever. It's whatever. I mean, I didn't go there to be like, this person doesn't look perfect. I didn't go there with that mentality. So when I seen it, I was just like, oh, this is that character, and then she blew my fucking mind and did something real interesting. But yeah.
All right. So on that note, speaking of interesting,
real fucking interesting.
Speaking of interesting,
it's pretty neat.
Mr. Matt likes game, the only gamer that will be able to continue to lick games past 2028 when Sony cancels physical games. Matt, how are you doing? What have you been playing?
I'm doing pretty good. I have been playing honestly a lot of stuff. Forza, I mean, I'll be real. Mostly Forza, mostly Animal Crossing, and mostly Forza. That's what I said. Mostly Animal Crossing, and then now today Halo. Play the Halo remake for a bit today. Trying to think if I'm missing anything, but I don't think I am.
The Stormy game.
Oh shit. No, so okay, Ham, you need to get a game called Funnel Runners on Steam. I don't know if it's still on sale, but even if it's not on sale, it's like $15. It just came out. It's literally storm chase. It's not really storm chasing. It's like, and this is gonna be a bad pitch to you probably, but just hear me out. It's like a battle royale, but instead of fighting other people, you're just, it's you and your friends versus tornadoes.
I can tell you right now, Matt, it's probably going to be 2 months till I buy something.
You cut out.
I said it's probably going to be like 2 months till I buy. Am I here?
That's
Can you
fair.
hear me?
Yeah. You're good.
Yeah.
I said it's going to probably be another 2 months before I buy anything. I just did a hard credit pull, so everything's kind of on neutral right now. I'm sitting.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'm just kind of sitting in neutral with my e-brake. I have no idea which way I'm gonna roll. I'm just kind of waiting to get the clearance to release the e-brake.
Damn.
But until then, I am certified broke. I'm a brokey, Tae. I see your bitch ass in the chat. I'm a brokey, goddamn it. Deal with it.
I'm not gonna lie.
But you paid for your Game Pass, right? Like a proper brokey.
I don't want to talk about it.
Maybe next week. I might go ahead and gift that to you next week. Because
let's go. Dude. Speaking of gifting, ladies and gentlemen, Steam is now allowing gifting across regions. So
yeah, I saw that.
Follow me on Steam. Gift me games. Gift Ham games.
Because you
know what? My first thought was,
do not gift mental games. He's too young.
My first thought when I heard
he won't
that
play it
they
anyways,
were
he's on PlayStation,
allowing that new gifting across regions was, I wish I knew somebody in a different region, but everybody here's in North America.
Everybody's in North America. And
so I don't even get to try.
I don't know why Luke got so excited about that when he knows that he's literally in Texas.
Comes crashing down and it hurts.
He's like, give me games. Like all of a sudden you have these urges to get them games. Like you could do that.
Hey, you know what, Luke? I had a different story to tell, but then you said don't give mental anything, and that's when it's changed to what it ended up as.
Don't you like Hulk Hogan's song?
I am too young.
You remember Hulk Hogan's song, right?
No, which song is it?
I am a real American.
Hulk wrote that.
Your rights for every man.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Since no one's going to give me a game, I'm going to gift a game to everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, if you go to Steam right now, you can play Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 1 until Monday, 10 a.m. Pacific for free. For free, ladies and gentlemen.
What? Or
you can watch an actual movie.
Yeah, or I could watch a movie, or I could just go into hibernation for the weekend.
You guys,
I could do that too.
Ooh, now we're talking.
I could do that.
You guys,
I could pick up a bad. Never mind. I'm not gonna do that on the show.
I'd actually take you up on that if it was possible. I've been having trouble sleeping for more than about 3 hours in a row because.
I mean, go ahead and put on Metal Gear Solid. Get that collection. Get that collection and go right on to sleep.
Good idea.
All right.
I might just do
that. All right. Go right on to sleep. Those shit games.
Mental's gonna walk himself off the fucking road and Death Stranding.
Lastly, the main
play Final Runners.
Reason,
it's a good game.
The main reason anyone rocks up to Bullsittin every single Thursday, ladies and gentlemen, it's Cozy Beluga. Cozy, are you feeling rosy?
Not really.
Ooh, tell us why.
That's fucking great.
Because I got a cat. I got a cat. And she spends every time I get to sleep.
We need to see her.
Started aggressively meowing. As soon as that area when you're on the edge of sleep and you're almost gone. And then I was just like that all night.
Perfect timing.
Man.
I am tired.
Can we see her?
And she's afraid of the bird.
I'm a kindred spirit right now, Cozy. I feel that. No REM sleep for this guy. It's like every time I'm just starting to get to that nice heavy sleep, I'll move the wrong way and I'm like, and I'm awake.
Here is the cat. She is fancy. She's a rag doll. She has a passport. She has a passport.
It's royalty.
She has a passport.
Jesus. Okay. What's her name? Can we dox her? Is this okay?
Yeah, dox the cat. That's smart.
So,
right. The cat's name is Fent.
What you been playing, Coach?
He's afraid of the bird, by the way.
Oh boy.
I've I've been playing. I've been playing Forza and
Something.
things and stuff.
What?
Stuff and things.
Things and stuff. Holy shit.
Forza things and stuff, ladies and gentlemen. This
Animal
is why
Crossing.
you came to.
Animal Crossing.
Aminal.
And Bolt
That's
Gun.
funny.
Bolt Gun.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Ooh, Bolt Gun. Nice.
And the thing is, I'm in the same position in Bolt Gun and Forza where I kind of suck, and I'm not having the time of my life.
I think you're better than me, Cozy, because please don't make fun of me, guys. I gave up Bolt Gun because I got lost. Like, I beat the enemies in a certain area.
It's easy to get lost in that game, for real.
Oh,
It is.
okay.
It
okay,
is.
so
It's not like they don't do a great job of letting you know where you need to go.
Dude, like I'm running. I'm like, fuck this, I guess.
What
I
game?
installed the new Warhammer Bolt Gun.
It's a pew pew, first person
Yeah.
shoot.
I have not.
But it's
Boomer
different.
shooter.
It's very artistic. It's very nice. I like the way it looks. It looks so awesome. Besides the fact that I'm addicted to Warhammer, but it's very nice. Let's address the chat, y'all. Apologies, everyone. The panel, it's a full panel today, so it took a while. Bill, welcome in, came in here first. Ray Chi, Fuzzy Tomato, says Fuzzy just finished replaying Grounded. Nice. Ty says Xbox added ad tier via cloud gaming for you peasants. Thank the gaming gods for having mercy on you brokies, inshallah. Wow. Bro, that is a lot, Ty.
I've
That
seen
is a
people
lot.
complaining about it already. Like,
dude, the amount of people
But it's
I've
a free
seen
tier, though.
Dude,
It's a free tier. Why would you complain?
I saw someone who I normally, or at least used to, I haven't seen him in a while. Normally, I agree with this person on stuff. He said, and like someone made a post about it, and they're like, "Well, this really ain't it. This really ain't it. This isn't good for like his whole point was I forget what he said, but somehow it's not good for consumers or whatever." I'm just like, dude, it's free. You use it or you don't use it. Like it's literally free. There's like, in fact, if you don't like it, you absolutely never have to use it. You never have to use that ever.
You just have to pay. You just have to pay, and
yeah,
you're
just
good.
pay. Just pay and
Like,
keep doing what you do.
I'm more upset. I'm more upset at Netflix that has an ad tier that you have to pay for. That's what pisses me off. Fuzzy says I got Halo and the new Avatar fighting game today. Enjoy, Fuzzy. Enjoy. Cozy, soon Viva Pinata for PC. Rachie.
Yeah.
Rachie said that to you, Cozy. Is that a thing?
With the whatever they're doing.
Backwards compatibility?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've seen some games show up.
Viva Pinata on PC.
No, I don't think that's it. They only have the 4 games right now, like the original Xbox games.
But it's
yeah. Rachie said Cozy soon because they said 4 games, right? Right for now. But more are gonna come through.
Yeah.
I go to the big screen to goon. You're not the only one. But Too Big, welcome
That's
in. Mahalo.
disgusting.
Mahalo, Too Big. Says, I'm about to gift Loke the most unhinged games on. Don't do it.
Do it.
Don't do it. Metal Gear Solid qualifies as a visual novel. What is wrong with you people? The cat has more rights than Loke. Yo, what is happening to the comment section? Listen, Ham, let's start the news. Fuck this, bro. Like, the comment section is terrible today. Where is Ham? God damn it. Ham, come back here and save me. What the fuck?
Was it like this when I was away? Is this my fault that it's gone so hostile? Like,
no.
We can see you. We can see you, but we see you. Go ahead, bud.
Oh, no. That's crazy.
Yeah, go ahead.
What am I supposed to go ahead with?
The news, bud, the news.
Oh, man. I ain't got no news for y'all today. Just kicking it.
This is just a vibe show.
It's just a vibe.
It's a vibe show.
No, I'm just kidding. Halo Early Access came out.
Halo.
It sure did.
And I
Eventually
want to talk about a pretty cool review I seen.
Let's go.
Shout out to RGT for saying, bro, shut the fuck up and talk about the game. What is wrong with the reviewers nowadays? Did you guys see the review from Respec?
No.
Oh yeah, he's just basically
I
complaining about Microsoft.
Yeah, this is great. So so here it is. I'll go on ahead and put it up on the screen.
I'm not fancy enough to get like the game early, so I'm still waiting. But
I didn't ask for the game early. My wife forced it. Well, if anybody knows, you know. I didn't.
If you know, you know.
Athlete.
Ham is getting Halo, come rain or shine. That's happening.
Yeah, it's just gonna happen. That's not a purchase I'll be making. Even though it was a purchase I would make, but it's not a purchase that I'm responsible for making.
Get you a gamer spouse, people. Get you a gamer spouse.
My wife is very addicted to Halo, and
there you go.
Yeah, so money gets wasted.
Invested.
Yeah, invested. I mean,
there you go.
That's right. Hope my lender isn't listening. But anyways, anyways, you see that on the screen, Loke?
I see it. It's fucking tiny, but yeah, I see it.
Yeah, I'll go on ahead and read it. Respec gave the new Halo what do they call it? CE?
Campaign Evolved.
Yeah, it's still CE, which is wild. But but that's fine.
Yeah.
They gave the new Campaign Evolved a pretty neat review for 70. And it reads, I won't lie. It was great to be playing Halo again when the frame rate wasn't tanking. But it was hard. But it's hard not to feel like the franchise, Xbox, and everyone involved has been severely let down in recent years. We've had one new Halo game, Infinite, since 2015's Halo 5. Xbox has almost imploded due to years of mismanagement that resulted in thousands of employees' layoffs, and Microsoft remains on the BDS boycott, divest, sanction list in connection to what a UN commission declared a genocide in Gaza.
Christ.
Whereas the original Halo brought with the promise of a new era for video games, this remake feels like it's in part been developed to make us feel good things about the brand again. Nostalgia and the realities of today have rarely clashed so heavily. So, I mean, Loke, your glasses fell off. Look, glasses fell off.
That's
such a dog shit review.
Like this is why I'm prematurely balding. This is why. Like I log on here so we can have fun. Fuck the glasses. Fuck the glasses. Like I'm about to take off my fucking tie right now. Right? Jesus.
You know, I thought you were balding because you had high testosterone.
No, flustered.
Matt,
all the gaming takes have taken a toll.
You want me to go
I don't wanna say too much. I need to calm down.
All the gaming takes is taking a toll on his hairline.
Sorry, which site was this? Sorry, just quickly.
Respec.
No, so this is Respec, which who the fuck are they? But but they got a code and was able to review the game.
So this is dumb
Matt,
as shit.
sorry, Matt. Ham. Sorry, Matt. I just want to add some context to what Ham just said.
Sorry, Matt.
I just want to add some context. It's
Yeah.
not just that they got a code and they got to review the game, Ham. They got a code, they got to review the game, and this, if I'm not mistaken, is an official aggregator site. Am I wrong or am I right here?
Yeah.
Is this score not on the what's it fucking
I'm not
called?
gonna act like I
forgetting
know who
the
Respec
website.
is. This is the first time
On
I've ever heard
Metacritic?
of it.
Yes,
What are you
exactly.
talking
They are
Yeah.
registered on Metacritic. Ham,
Yeah, they
for
left
you to
their
get
score.
for you to get registered on Metacritic, it's like another level of credibility because there's hundreds of people that get codes but still do not get
There's a lot of
accredited
there's a
through
lot of
Metacritic.
I've seen posts like these in
Oh,
the
boy.
past though. This isn't new. But I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like, this
Ham,
is just
Ham,
interesting and recent.
what I will say, Ham, is that just because it's not the first time you're seeing someone take a dump inside a house on someone's table, it doesn't make
would've
it
been.
okay for people to take dumps on people's tables.
I haven't
I
seen
mean,
that.
that's how you
I've never-
assert your dominance.
Well, if you're a
But
certain
yeah,
if you're
anyway.
a certain dominance, you need to pee on it afterwards.
Yeah. Yep, you gotta
But if
give
someone
it
takes a dump on your
different
table, what are you
river.
gonna do? You're just gonna be like, "That's your
Different-
table. That's your
Yep.
house. I'm gonna
Need to
just
give
go."
it need to give it valleys and
You're like
lakes.
you're clearly on bath salts. I'll go ahead and leave you to it. Congratulations. Congratulations on the new house. I'll leave you to it.
Go ahead,
No,
man.
this is dumb because like again, he says all that to say the perfect response to everything he just said is the game good or not? Literally shut up and tell me if the game is good or not. And here's the thing.
He just said the game
every-
is good.
But that's but so then just say it. He didn't just say that. He said a bunch of other shit, and he
Users do
said,
not do
it's pretty good. But also fuck them, because fuck them. Like, here's the thing. A lot of people don't like Microsoft, and it's like
He said it was developed
It's-
to make us feel good, though, Matt. Come on, man.
But any game, well, I'm not gonna say any. Most game developers make a game to give you good feelings when you're playing the game, to make you enjoy it, to give you some level of enjoyment out of it. And did they do that? The answer is yes or no. Did they do that? Obviously, a review is more in depth than that. You got to give your reasons and pros and cons and all that stuff. But like, you're talking about Halo and you're talking about bombings in Gaza. It sucks.
Well, they're kind of the same, aren't they?
I mean, I guess if we really
If you
think
break
about
it
it,
down,
not very,
right?
yeah, if we really think about it, not very hard at all, then sure. But like, listen, everybody, like, if you got your opinions on that, that's fine. But dude, do a game review. Like, there's plenty of other times, and people do it all the time online. You can make any post you want about Microsoft or any company for that matter, shit talking them, slandering them, anytime you want. They gave you a code to do a review on the game. Just do a fucking review on the game. That's all you gotta do, for real. You can shit talk them, slander them on your timeline all you want afterwards. Just do a review on the game. Cause like, he left a full ass review, and like 80% of it had nothing to do with the game at all. Period. Like, if we want to talk
80.
about things,
80. You're being generous.
I mean, at the end of it, what did he say at the end of it? Yeah, it's actually pretty good. He said at the beginning it's pretty good, and at the end of it, it's pretty good.
No, Ham, put that back up. No, he did not say that.
No, I'm not saying those exact words, but like, his point at the beginning was like, "Oh, it's nice to play Halo again," and then at the end it summed it up with like, "Yeah, it's pretty good."
He said it's nice to play Halo again. He didn't even mention which Halo he was playing.
But you don't know that because
Is
he
it like-
didn't
is it
because he
like
didn't make a good
Halo
review. You don't know that because he made a bad review.
That's what my point is. He didn't even mention which Halo he was playing.
But that's not his.
So how can we say 80% of the review was Halo? What was Halo?
No, it
CE?
wasn't. It wasn't. I said 80% of the review wasn't to do with the game, is what I said.
And I'm
Here's the
saying you're
thing,
being generous.
guys. Some things are just bigger than, the
Oh
game.
God.
You know what I mean? Some things just are bigger and mean and matter more than the game. We got to think
My
about the
nigga,
bigger
go and
picture. We
go
got
and
to
write
think
for
about our
CNN.
children. We
What?
got to
Go and
think
write for
about our
BBC.
Canadians. We got to think about our local Texans. We got to
Go and
think.
write for the National Enquirer, my guy.
We got to think about these
What?
things, Loke.
Lots of
We
things.
can't just keep dodging it. We gotta talk more about
Yeah.
Gaza
You
with
come
Halo.
you come to respect to hear what my thoughts are about Gaza.
Yeah.
That's why you're
Listen,
here.
apologies to Cozy and Mental and you, Ham. I'm just gonna go now. And I hope to make this as short and as concise as possible.
Don't
Is
say
that
that.
okay?
Just go. Don't say that. Just go.
So
Don't say
first
that.
off, he says I won't lie, bullshit, right? A bullshit.
That's a great way to start
Listen,
in a
listen.
review.
I ain't gonna hold
I
you.
won't lie.
I ain't gonna hold you.
My second point is that he does not mention that this review is for Halo campaign evolved. He just says it's going to be playing Halo again. Which Halo, motherfucker? Which Halo? Please tell us. What are we talking about? And then
Well,
you
you're
know,
on the
he says
Halo
what? But it's
campaign
hard not to
page.
feel like the franchise. Oh, fuck off, fam. Like the franchise Xbox and everyone involved has been severely led. My nigga. When Bayonetta 4 comes out, no one wants to hear about what happened with Bayonetta 1, 2, and 3, if there were disappointments or if there were big, huge successes. All right. Review Bayonetta 4, motherfucker. All right. We've had one new infinite again, right? Repeats to what I said there, and then this bullshit, this utter nonsense, ladies and gentlemen. If we wanted, right? If we wanted to, what's the name of this person? Okay, they didn't leave their name. This person, let's call them Steve. If we were to follow Steve's train of thought, right, for the perpetuity of time, the following statement must now be attached to every single video game that is not only published, but also financed by Xbox and then consequently Microsoft. And I quote, Microsoft remains on the BDS boycott, divest, sanction list in connection to what a UN commission declared a genocide in Gaza. Ladies and gentlemen, this motherfucker is probably using Windows typing this same bullshit. What pisses me off is that you're not only, right, taking the subject away from video games, you are one of the biggest, most flaming hypocrites that has ever been seen on the planet. But you want to act like you and Jesus Christ himself share the same WhatsApp group. I hate it. I hate everything about this. It is dripping. This is why they hate us. People that write articles, people that make reviews, people that make YouTube channels. This is why people hate us. I'll stop there. I'm done.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not even sure what to say about that, but I mean, I don't know how I can add to what you and Matt said. I just find it insane. I thought that some lessons were learned not long ago about getting political with your game reviews and stuff. Apparently not. So it has no business in a game review. Keep your opinions to yourself, or you're just going to piss people off, and then you lose half your viewers. One way or another, you're going to lose 50%. It's just pointless. Go write political articles if that's what you want to do. I'll leave it at that.
But Mental, we got to stand up for this one way or another. I'm just playing.
Do we?
No, we don't have to. No, we don't. Like, we don't. We really don't. Like this is a video game that we're talking about. We're talking about Halo, and somehow we end up on the opposite side of the world.
Yeah, it's insane. Like, man.
Oh man, just the
seriously, like
the what do they say? Look, what's that phrase? The way that you built that way, like the way that you built this conversation. Oh man, I forget the way that you say that properly, but it just doesn't make any sense. Like
Yeah, none,
I'm
none
trying
whatsoever.
to find some sort of like I feel you, right?
The
But
one
all I
thing,
can do is make a joke about it, and it's probably insensitive to make a joke about it. But whatever. Like, why are we doing this in the first place? Like, should I go to should I go to Taco Bell and talk to them about the border crisis? Like, what the fuck are we doing right now?
Yeah,
I bet you
yeah.
that dude's a blast at parties, though. You know?
He must be fun.
Yeah, like I'm thinking this dude is like the comedian of the whole place. Like everybody's probably just laughing their ass off constantly with a guy like that around.
Slapping their leg, you know.
Oh yeah, it's a real knee slapper kind of guy.
Probably puts Dave Chappelle to shame.
Everybody
Oh,
evacuates when he enters the room.
Jeez.
Yeah,
that's pretty.
Yeah. I'm trying to get cozy on this one.
The real statement would have been to not play the game.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
accept the review code. It seems like kind of like I roll and I'm gonna play the game. I'm gonna do this.
I'm gonna
I'll
take this
the
free
code.
gift from this horrible evil company.
But my
and then I
statement
will play that whole game.
We didn't even bring that part up. Like you accepted it.
It's a good
Like,
point,
it-
Josie.
when I stand on business, I just don't touch something.
Yeah,
good
this
point.
person said, "I'm
That's
gonna
a really good point.
I'm gonna take this code. I'm gonna take this code and be the moral high. Like you can't.
And damn
do
it,
both
I
at the
will
same
play
time.
this game, and then I'm gonna turn around and shove it up your butt. Like, I don't.
He
What
did
a
it.
tool.
He did it for America.
He did it for America.
He's basically a hero when you think about it.
Yeah.
As long as you don't think about it for more than like 2 seconds, he's honestly a hero.
He kind of is, but because I don't think there might be a handful of people in the world that had the courage to do something like that.
There might be a couple of fucking scumbags who got a free code and said, "Hey, you know what? Sit on it.
Imagine.
Sit on it."
Like, I think you guys need to take a step back and put yourself in the guy's shoes. Like, think of the mental strain, the trauma he had to go through to put himself in such a conflicting situation where he was forced to accept that code and play the game for free so that he could make that stand at the end of his review. Like, that must have been traumatizing. Dude's probably going to be in counseling for the rest of his life over that.
Oh, my mama, that was some trauma.
Jeez. Anyway.
Well, now I just
That was
wanted
fun.
to, yeah, I now want to show Loke what he's been waiting for because, you know, there's always the people that come on and say stuff that are like, you're like, okay, yeah, I'm feeling that. And I think this is like one of those situations. How about you, Loke? What do you think?
I'm not feeling the review, but let's see what the people are saying.
Okay. I got you. Just 1 second. I got you, big dog. I got you.
All right, please.
I got you.
I hope people are roasting him. I hope people are roasting him though.
No. This is something else.
Oh, okay.
This is something that you couldn't wait to see.
Please tell me there's nothing to do with PlayStation.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, okay. So it's not bait. All right.
Not bait at all.
Injecting bullshit like this into your review should mean you lose your job, You know what, Bill? I don't think that sounds like too much. Halo, 7 out of 10
Yeah. There's some things
from
that just
IGN.
never get old, right?
Oh, it's IGN, I'm assuming.
Bringing out all reliable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The gunplay that revolutionized first-person console games and co-op multiplayer make it worth playing today, but all that is a credit to Halo in general and not necessarily.
I mean, here's the thing. It's kind of, because I saw this review, it's kind of a credit to the game considering the fact that they did rebuild the entire game. Like
So-
if it was Combat Evolved Anniversary, like literally the same game that it was when it first came out, he'd have a point. But it's not. It's a completely rebuilt game that they had to make again. So
I
don't know.
Guys, am I triggering myself here or is something wrong with me? Cozy is usually my literary friend. Cozy, help me out here. The
Yes.
final statement says, but all that is a credit to Halo in general and not necessarily campaign is evolved specifically. Is that not an oxymoronic statement?
No, because here's the thing.
Please
This
save me.
A game can be a good game, but at the end of the day, it seems like it's Halo.
It is.
But that's what I'm
It's
saying.
Halo.
That's why I'm saying it's oxymoronic, because you're saying this is a credit to Halo in general, right? And you separate Halo in general, and then you say, but not necessarily campaign evolved specific. Is campaign evolved not Halo?
It is, but they haven't reinvented the wheel. Like, you're playing this game because you like Halo. That's the only reason you're playing this game. This isn't a game
And again,
random people are going to be like, man, I really want to play this game. And that's what that statement seems to be about.
for me, it seems like assumptions are doing a lot of heavy lifting here, because reading that sentence, it is eating itself. For anyone that is reading the Blue Lock manga, it is devouring itself, and not in a good way. But yeah,
You're putting way
that's
too
what
much
I'm gonna
thought.
say about this. I don't wanna get triggered again. And
Do you like
veer us off the
Halo?
topic.
Do you like Halo?
I like constructive sentences. I like sentences that make sense, right? I like the English language.
It's Halo. It's doing what Halo does, and it's doing it well. But it's Halo.
And
I see what you're saying, Loke, but Cozy, I mean, I kind of get it, but it's just like, I don't know. This is why this is why I feel like them having the idea of putting these kind of games in the award shows is completely dumb. Because this game is exactly what you said, Loke. You're not wrong. But Cozy's not wrong either, because it's Halo. It's not. You're right. There's been no reconstruction of the wheel, or I mean, there's been improvement. All right, now this guy is weatherproof. Perfect. Like, great. It can stand the test of time more than the last Halo ever could. Even though the last Halo was, I mean, is great, but the access to it isn't the best. And then putting it up against the games of today, sure, I get why they redid CE. But this is why I thought the people that said Resident Evil 4 should be on the game on the list of game of the year, I thought they were dumb. This is the exact reason of that. Because obviously the game's great. It was great when it came out. And it always will be great. Right? Just like the fresh fucking Prince of Bel-Air. But once you change it and make it about something completely different, then I feel like, all right, maybe this game is up for being in a game of the year contention kind of thing, right? Because it's a completely different game. Like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air now, or Bel Air, as they call the show now. It's far fetched from the Fresh Prince that all of us grew up watching. Like we go and look at that, and we're just like, that's not what I'm looking for. In the sense of like comedy, and like it's almost in a totally different genre now, right? They didn't do that with this. They made the same game, but they made it prettier. They added maybe a couple missions here and there, but it wasn't like Cozy said, they didn't change the world. They didn't change what it meant to be a Spartan or anything like that. They just remade the game. I stepped in to mostly say that these games and their scores and stuff like that, as long as the developer paid a respect to it and did a good job, which it's looking like they did in this game, just needs a little bit of, TLC because all games come out broken now. But outside of that, it's just like I expected this game to be good just like it was back then. Right? But my daughter's not going to think that when she comes to play the games, and that's fine. Our era was different. But I feel like giving it a rating now is kind of pointless. It's kind of pointless.
What about the 3 new chapters or 3 new levels?
There's 3 new levels. It's still the same story at the end of the day, though.
Oh my god!
Could the 3 new levels be up for levels of the year? Sorry, I'm trying to be serious, but yeah.
Well, I think there should. I just don't think it should be in the game of the year. I feel like it could totally be in other categories, but like a remake. I mean, I feel that
whatever.
I feel the same way about movies. I feel the same way about music. God, music makes me the most angry when I hear remakes of it.
Yeah,
music makes me the most angry when I hear remakes of it. Because I'm just like, goodness gracious, you being a cover band is one thing, but coming out with a song, everybody in the club's getting tipsy, bro. That song came out 20 years ago. Like that, like hearing that song and then to hear that it's super famous and it's just insane. I'm just like, you just took somebody else's lyrics, made a song like. I mean, cool, but like, eh. And that's how I felt about Resident Evil. And I don't blame people for feeling that way about this Halo. I don't blame people for feeling that way about it. Just is what it is. I think it's still a 9 or a 10, sure. But you're asking people now, and everybody knows it's a remake. Everybody knows. I mean, it's like Marshall Mathers coming out with a new album, but all of them are just fucking greatest hits. Yeah, some of them got a few different beats on it, maybe another feature with somebody, but it's still gonna feel like the same fucking CD.
Have any of you guys got the early release to play it? Have you played?
I have. Like I said, it wasn't by choice.
Right.
I got it.
You haven't played it yet?
No. I woke up, made sure it was downloaded, turned it on, it unpacked for like 5-10 minutes. Turned it on to get ready to play it. My wife wanted to talk to me for a minute, so I didn't get to for a second, and that was fine. Because I was going to be late to work if I didn't leave. And then I came home, and now I'm hanging out with you guys. So, no.
Okay.
I'll get there.
So when it launched, it didn't launch. Like, you couldn't play it for like 4 or 5 hours.
For who?
Oh, really?
You could play it on PlayStation.
Yeah. Well, PC and Steam work fine. Or PC
okay.
and no, Steam and PS5 work fine.
I could play it on PC. I played it right when it came out.
So some people said, so what happened with me is I could play it on my Series S. So I made my video. And on my Series X, I couldn't play it. On my PC, I couldn't play it. On my other computer, I couldn't play it. On my Ally, I couldn't play it. But on my one Series S, because the other Series S I couldn't play it either. On my one Series S, I could play it. And then it wasn't until like because they had an outage. They had like an outage where it's like it's affecting our games. It's like, well, every other game works. It just seems to be Halo, so That's weird, but whatever. So you couldn't play it for a while, and then eventually they fixed it. You could play it. Me, Bill, and Mike played like. Well, me, Bill, and Mike played the first two prologue missions, and then me and Bill played the third prologue mission just before the show. It's really good. It is it has its issues. It's a game that runs on Unreal Engine, so like you can very much tell it's running on Unreal Engine. My computer's powerful enough that it's not really that big of an issue, but like I imagine if you're on like normal people hardware, it's probably annoying, I would assume. Xbox
Is it
seems to be
stuttery or
so Bill was saying he was getting stutters. He's on a 13600K and a 4070 Ti. I wasn't getting that. I was mostly like 100, like on 1440p. I was like high settings, mostly like 100 FPS. It didn't seem to move from that for me. I've seen people say that it does stutter a lot. I haven't had too many issues with it on console. It seems fine. Granted, it's a lower resolution on console, so whatever. But like, I haven't had too many issues with it. But I do know people have.
Yeah,
But
console
again,
there shouldn't be any stutters because they'll
Yeah.
pre-cache all the shaders because the hardware is all standard. It should play smoothly.
yes,
PC, man.
I don't know. I know like
go
on
on.
console it seems fine. But yeah, it's obviously Unreal Engine. There's like some visual things like with the lighting. I don't know what they're using, like ray tracing or if it's kind of baked. I'm not entirely sure, or Lumen or whatever.
Probably Lumen,
But
yeah.
yeah, it has that look. If you know what that is, it you can kind of tell. But outside of that, the game is fun. It feels good to play. The new prologue missions were cool. And yeah, it's cool seeing a bunch of different weapons from a bunch of different Halo games that weren't in the original be in the original. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have it
I'm
coming
with
for.
C4 skills. Sorry, go ahead, Mental.
I was just going to say I have it coming for both PlayStation and Xbox, and my intent was to do a bit of a comparison. But it'll be interesting.
Yeah.
That's bizarre, though. I'll pick it up on Steam eventually. But
There you go. Yeah.
I've seen some videos on Twitter of like the gameplay and whatever. It looks like a very different game.
I mean,
Like
they
the quality looks
completely
really nice.
overhauled it. They completely
Yeah.
overhauled it. So
Honestly, I was thinking, I don't think I'm gonna play a Halo even when it comes out on Game Pass. But from some of the videos I've seen, I don't know, man. It looks like it might be worth it. Even the lighting on like crashed ships and the bullets flying around.
Look, I'm just gonna tell you right now, you want to play it.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean,
just the opening segment, you want to play it. Yeah.
God has spoken, Loke. You have no
Listen,
choice.
when it comes to shooters, when it comes to shooters, I trust them.
Well, and I mean, the last game, I fucking a step back from the logo, so.
Yes, that is true. That is true.
That was, I mean, that was as Steph
clear.
Curry as it gets. Maybe Jokic on a fucking Monday night.
Currently, almost behind Crimson Desert in terms of game of the year. Crimson Desert is still my game of the year, but
is it really
007
even after that?
Yeah. 007 is very close, but the gameplay in Crimson Desert it's so satisfying. Like
It is.
the exploration, dude. Like seeing something and being like, I wonder what's there, and then going there, and then there's like a puzzle, and then some shit happens, and then there's some armor. It feels like an adventure, like an actual adventure. I don't know. Yeah, that's the best description I've got for you. But this is not a Crimson Desert.
Here's another good one. Shout out to Plume in the chat. Good to see you, brother. But what was it? Crimson Desert is just like a stark reminder that you ain't finna just beat me real quick.
Yeah.
You ain't finna just hop on real quick and get some stuff done. Like, I mean, yeah, you might
No.
get one or two things done, but you ain't finna really move the needle just in
Even
one
if you
night. You
put
know what I'm saying?
6 hours in, it's not gonna do much.
Like, Crimson Desert reminds me of what Ark Survival Evolved would be if it was just a single player game.
Mm.
Where it's just like, why can I do this? But I can. Like, just the way that you could do stuff in that game to tackle the same objective is crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I totally see what you're saying. It is up there with me. Man, between that and 007, man, that is a pretty close call, though. I agree.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to address some people in the chat. Rachie says IGN is a fraud. Listen,
You know what, Loke? Just listen to him.
my days of defending, like, I'm not going to co-sign it, but I'm not going to waste anyone's time saying this is not true. I'm not going to do that. And for examples, he said The Last of Us Remastered review got a 10 out of 10 masterpiece. Listen, if The Last
That's
of Us
very
gets a 10 out of 10,
inconsistent.
yeah, if the Last of Us gets a 10 out of 10, Halo Campaign Evolved needs to get a 10 out of 10.
Well, here's the thing that's crazy to me, and here's where I kind of lean more to what Matt kind of said earlier about like how, and Mental also brought up, you know, there's new levels and stuff like that, right? Like the Last of Us remakes were on par or less added to the game than
Just
what
graphics,
you
that's all
guys
it
are
is.
talking about with this. Most
Yeah.
of it was like getting
Right.
it on par, being the same graphics. One of the biggest things they touted was how Ellie follows you better. Like, come on.
Yeah.
That
about
is
that.
that's supposed to be an upgrade. Like, oh, whoa, like the person I'm not playing as.
Yeah, she's right there.
Look
Look at that.
She's right.
I turn
there.
around, there she is.
That was one of the upgrades
This is
to that game.
Oh,
So
man.
I'm just saying, if we're going bar for bar, band for band, or however you want to say it, right? Like, come on now, what are we doing? Because this added different levels, this added different guns. Like, I agree with Cozy. Like, you didn't change the wheel or do anything insane. But if we're giving Last of Us 10 out of 10 for having bro follow you a little bit better, maybe a little bit more detail that's closer to the latest Last of Us game, come on, man. I'm all
And
set.
if we're talking about comparison, how many of you guys, right, do you guys think that when the next PlayStation game, big game, gets reviewed, do you guys think that when that game comes out, that we're going to have tons of reviews talking about, oh, PlayStations are going all digital? Do you guys think that these same objective reviewers are going to dedicate half of their articles, if not the entirety of their reviews, focusing on PlayStation taking away digital games? The biggest shift in the market in like 30 years. No, not 30, because digital. Okay, 15 years.
I love to
because
see
digital
who.
was the last
I love
big shift.
who's. I love to see who gave it a masterpiece. You read that right there.
Who? Hold on. This is why we always say IGN is full of shit. Oh no. Oh no. Is that Colin? Oh,
I mean, that's what it says.
he's never escaping the allegations. He's never escaping the allegations, bro.
I don't think he's trying to escape the allegations. I think he's trying to dive a little further in.
You know what? Good job. If that's the goal, right? Great job. Great fucking job. C4 Skills says, let's be real. PlayStation Nation was never going to be fair or polite with Halo. They should have given everyone Xbox codes
You know
only.
what?
I agree with
You know what? This
C4
is
skills, and I find it weird. I
this
find
is
it weird
all
that
the
Halo's
more
not playing.
reason. I'm sorry I keep interrupting you, but this is all the more reason. Mental, you're gonna love this. This is all the more reason to go exclusive.
What happened?
This is all the
Yeah.
more reason to just make it
Yeah.
exclusive.
Yeah.
I'm just saying this is all the more reason to make it exclusive. Y'all don't appreciate shit. So why am I giving you anything?
Well, I mean, it
don't know.
kind of follows
I-
the like Microsoft's MO, right? They tend to try to give stuff to people
Please everyone
that
yeah.
don't like them,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
They do it with consoles. They do it with everything. They keep trying to win these people over, and they're not winnable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you
They're
cared
the
about
abused
Halo,
Let it
spouse
go.
that keeps
Yeah.
saying, I'll fix it. I'll fix
if
it.
you
Yeah.
cared,
Like,
if you cared about Halo, you would have already played it.
We found that out with Gears of War when they brought
Same
Gears
with Gears.
Remastered.
I mean, it made
Yeah.
sense. If you cared about Gears, you would have already played it. It's like at a certain point
Exactly.
in time, it's like the age of a thing. It's like you're not going to get new people being like, man, this is the greatest thing since sliced bread. All the people that cared
And
about it have bought like a $5 360 and a $5 copy of Gears.
yeah, and I'll say in the case of Halo, I say it all the time, but I don't know if I said it on the show. I don't think people like. I really enjoy Halo. I think a lot of people really enjoy Halo, but I don't think people love Halo the way they think they love Halo. I think a lot of people love that time period, which is understandable.
Yes.
Which
Yes.
is very understandable. It was a pretty great time, especially if you're my age. It was a fucking awesome time period.
Yes.
You had
Yes.
nothing going on. All you had to do was just go to school and play Halo. That's all you had to do. It was great. So like, yeah, it makes sense. But like, the people there's like a subset of people where it's like nothing Halo ever does. I mean, or any franchise for that matter, but we're talking about Halo. That nothing Halo ever does is just good enough because nothing is ever going to compare. Like there are valid criticisms to be had, but like there's nothing ever will compare to the era of Halo 3 because it just won't happen again. You're never going to be fucking 12 years old again. It's done. It's over. Is what it is. So like I feel like that's a very prevalent thing as well with this is people being disappointed that, life kind of goes on.
I'm still shocked that Halo's on PlayStation. I have to say it. I know you guys. Hey, Blind Giant with the membership chat. Blind Giant has been a
Woo-hoo!
member for TSWS for 36 months. Thank you very
Damn.
much, Blind Giant. Also, not only for supporting us for over a year, but also for reminding us that membership's alive. Everyone, it's $2 a month. We really do appreciate every single form of support that you guys want to give the channel. Appreciate you, Blind Giant. Says, yo, what up, everyone? Hope all is well. Mahalo. Mahalo.
Mahalo.
The
Mahalo.
3, yeah. Okay. 3 years. Yes, 3 years, Blind Giant. 3 years. Thank you very much.
I got
PlayStation makes
37 months.
minimal upgrades and 37. Look at you.
I'm
Yes,
just
Blind
saying shit.
Giant.
I'm
Like
just saying
as
one more than he
soon
has.
as soon as memberships went live, Blind Giant was like, "I'm on it. I'm on it."
I did it a month before that.
Yeah, but you were like on insider program because you knew we were setting it up before it was even like announced on the channel. So you kind of cheated.
I've been a member for 8 years.
The channel's only existed for 5. Anyways.
Exactly. It's impressive, isn't it?
Man,
it's impressive. I've been a member since before I knew any of you.
that's what time traveling can do for you.
Lord
You just-
have mercy.
Yeah.
But But I
Changes
have to
everything.
disagree with you guys real quick. I let you guys go off on your tangents, right? Cozy, Matt, and Ham, and Mental as well. But I disagree with you guys. Like for me, exclusivity is not the way for gaming. As
When it
far as
comes
I'm
to
concerned.
consoles, this is the
You're-
way. If you want your hardware ecosystem to thrive, you need to have exclusives or no one will buy it. And if you don't care about the hardware, then that's different.
I
Yeah.
think
Shut her
part of
down
it
and just go as a publisher and be done with it. But
Yeah,
if they want to pretend to have hardware and care about hardware, they need to have exclusives to get people to buy the hardware. So that's simple.
Like I would buy the next Xbox. Listen, I would buy the next Xbox if it had every game. Because in my opinion, right, I know a lot of people like talk about, oh, the PlayStation's so shiny when you turn on the thingy and there's like little things shining on the screen or whatever. I prefer the way the Xbox looks and functions, right? If it had every single game, I would prefer I would buy the next Xbox. It's not because of exclusives for me personally.
And
honest-
I hear ya, but most people aren't like that. Like I would say 95% of console users aren't like that. If there's a way to not have to buy a console and spend the money on it and still get all the games, that's what they're going to do. Other than, PC, like I'm talking console players, right? Not PC gamers. It's different breed, which you're now a part of theoretically.
Yeah. I'm not buying any consoles
So-
moving forward. I'm not doing
Yeah.
any of that.
Oh, so what you just said was a lie.
Unless no. Again, the next Xbox, didn't they say it's going to be a handheld? Didn't they say they're going to do that?
That's not the next Xbox. They said they're doing a handheld at some point, but I don't know if
Okay,
that's
so
the
like the next
Xbox.
handheld. Okay,
Yeah.
so the next handheld Xbox, for example,
Mhm.
the one that comes out and is a handheld. I'm buying that if it has like Steam, GOG, and stuff like that. I'm buying that one. So give me the thing that gives me the most value, and I'll buy it. And I don't believe that exclusives give value, because if exclusives gave value, I wouldn't have gotten rid of my PS5. It had tons of exclusives, but I got rid of it. In fact, and Ham wanted me to do this live, so I'll do it live. I got rid of my PS5 first when I was getting rid of my consoles, because Game Pass has more value to me than all of the exclusives on PlayStation combined.
Sounds like a lot of cope.
Yeah.
I honestly think
man.
exclusives wouldn't hurt
He's
it.
trying to trigger me. He's trying to trigger me.
I am.
He's trying to trigger me.
I'm poking the bear a bit.
I think the thing is, people who care about, I think the thing is, the thing about like why this game would, I don't think it would be harmed by being exclusive. Because guess what? Everyone who cares about Halo is already on Xbox anyway.
Yep.
Yes.
Nobody's like, oh man, I really long in to finally play Halo. Like that's not really that.
Yeah, nobody on
And-
PS5 is uttering the phrase, I've been waiting 25 years for this.
Yeah, they already bought an Xbox.
Yeah.
They
Played
already
it.
played it. or even the people on Nintendo. There's no one on Nintendo that's sitting there talking about, oh, I've been waiting to play Halo.
Especially nobody on Nintendo. They'll never bring this to Nintendo, and they don't need to, because why would they? Nobody on Nintendo's playing this.
There's
Nobody on
only one
PlayStation.
game Nintendo gamers would really love.
Banjo?
Which is?
Is it Banjo?
No, it's Viva Pinata.
Of
I should've
course.
known
Of
that.
course it is. Of course it is. I thought maybe she was going to say Conquer.
No,
People.
absolutely not.
I agree with you,
It's too
Loke, but
vulgar.
clearly not enough people think like that. Yeah, I guess. People follow PlayStation because people believe Xbox suck, because everyone on the internet say Xbox suck. But that's the thing. Like, there's no way I'm in the minority when I say this. I know you guys are gonna agree with me on this, guys. There's no way I'm the minority when I say the following. People like what they like based off of them liking it themselves, not the internet telling them that this is cool or it's not cool.
That's not true
Are
in
we-
a lot of cases. A shocking amount of cases, that's not true.
You think
I
people are
think-
going to spend,
I
Matt? You think people are
Yeah,
going to
what's up?
spend $1,000 $1,500
For
to
what?
fucking on a console because other people say it's cool,
Yeah,
not because they
absolutely.
think it's
Well,
cool.
Absolutely.
for PlayStation,
Absolutely.
yes. For PlayStation, yes, absolutely they will. 110%. I say that with full confidence, by the way. I say that with entire and in fact I say that with a shocking amount of confidence. Because here's the thing, like PlayStation, you're shaking your head, look, but PlayStation is, and it works for PlayStation because they're like the default thing. Like we talked about this. You weren't there. We were in the Discord the other night talking about this. Like
Mm-hmm.
there's gamers, and we have talked about this kind of on the show. There's gamers
Mm-hmm.
who will just put up with more because they don't know any better. They don't like a large portion of people who play PlayStation, because keep in mind it is the casual console. That's a default console you get when you're like, I want to play Fortnite, I want to play GTA, I want to play whatever. Get a PlayStation. That's how it's been for two whole
Mm-hmm.
generations. Since the 360, that's how it's been. So like those people, when the PS6 comes out, they could say it costs $1,200. They're like, shit, that's $1,200. But I'm not gonna not play Fortnite. And sure, there will be some people who are like, I can't afford $1,200. That's fine. Well, then you keep playing your PS6. Some people are gonna say, shit, I'll keep playing my PS4. But like all the people who really want to have the next thing, it's no issue. They'll just buy it because it's the default thing.
It's the next
Like
PlayStation.
it's
That's
popular.
crazy.
It
That is
isn't. It
nuts.
is. I agree with you. It is kind of nuts. But I'm just saying, like that's.
Spending your hard-earned money, not because you actually believe something is good, but because everyone else says it's good.
But
That's
not.
wild.
But and I guess I'm wrong for saying that. Like how you said, because other people believe it's good. I guess I'm wrong for saying that it's that as much as it is. It's just they don't know any better. Like
Yeah,
they like
ignorance is one thing, but the people that do know better, Matt, the people that do know
but
better.
most people don't. Like again, it is the casual console. Most casual people don't know, oh, I could just go on like eBay and buy something, you like a used PC like parts, and put something together, or just a used PC in general. Or I could buy, I'll go on eBay and buy an Xbox One right now, an Xbox One X or something, and play the games I can play and just be happy with. Like most casual people aren't doing that. It's just not. Most casual people are like, what's the newest thing? How much does it cost? God damn it. Fuck it. Let's get it.
God damn it, fuck it, let's get it.
Exactly. That's usually how it goes.
Okay. You've destroyed a bit of my hope in humanity, but all right. All right. This is proof that Loke is not in the US, LOL. Thank you, Fuzzy. Someone believes you.
There's
Thank
no
you.
proof of that. There's
Wait.
no
Thank
proof of
you.
that.
No, because he wouldn't be talking about Xbox if he was anywhere else in the world. Let's be honest.
Exactly.
There
What?
is
Say
that.
that again? Wait, hold on. Say that again. What?
Exactly. If
Yeah,
Loke was really a foreigner, he'd be talking about PlayStation, but he's talking
Yep.
about Xbox. He's talking about Xbox. and Xbox is as American as it gets. He is American all the way. All the way.
The problem is all the major gaming news sites favor PlayStation. There's no balance anymore. You know what? That's fair. C for skills. Welcome in, Ron Slasher. We don't have the capacity.
I said we don't have capacity.
Oh my god. I'm pretty much done on this one. Ham, you gonna move on to the next topic?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Let me get it pulled up real quick.
With all due respect, poor people buy Apple because it's cool. Yo,
That's
the amount of
that's
people
another
the amount of
another
people that I
thing.
know who have iPhone. This is crazy, guys.
They buy the new iPhone.
I'm not trying to say I'm rich. I am not rich. I know
Neither
people,
am I.
right? I know people that would catch the bus to go home, but always had the latest iPhone. My Android is like 5 years old, but I drive a Land Rover. And I'm just like, guys, are we maybe not prioritizing the wrong things in our life?
It's just different priorities. As people have different priorities. Sometimes it's fucked, and sometimes they're not fucked.
Yeah, my
That's very
phone
fucked.
is, geez, it'll be 4 years old, I think, this fall, my phone.
Yeah.
Look
And
at you guys,
It's a
4-year-old
phone.
phone.
my previous one I had for 6 years, and I actually still have it. It still works fine. It's my backup in case this one breaks.
There you go.
Yeah, my backup phone's like 5 or 6 years old. This phone's like 3 years.
Yeah,
and
like
I'm
it's
keeping it
coming
for a
up on.
while.
Yeah, I got that. My last, it's that other one's 8 years old, I think, now,
Almost fell out of my
and it
chair.
still works fine.
I mean, I stay with iPhones, but I never have the latest and greatest.
And
Yeah,
that's
people
Well,
just be
well,
prioritizing the
mini.
wrong things in life.
12 mini. 12 mini.
that
Yeah,
And I'll
it
probably
still
rock
works.
this one until it dies. No, because I actually
Yeah,
don't like big phones either. So
Well, they're so
this is
bloody expensive. I mean, it's just a freaking phone. Like, what are you
And they
doing
do
with
the
it?
same things. They do
Yeah,
this.
like,
You
what are you doing with
install,
it?
you install Xbox, you install Steam, you install Instagram or whatever. You install WhatsApp. You talk to the same people. You make the phone call. You send the messages. What are we doing, guys?
the
What the
crazier thing
fuck
is
are we doing?
if you're actually doing crazy things, interesting things with your phone, you would not have an iPhone.
Yeah, they're like
You
insanely
can't do
overpriced.
well, you can't do
that's
all
just
the
the
interesting
reality.
things.
And
All
they're
the
closed.
really
They're closed
It's-
systems. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
closed off.
My last
Android lets
iPhone
people
was
fuck
the
around.
iPhone 4.
I've never
That's
had
the
an
last
iPhone.
iPhone I owned. I had a 3 and a 4, the 3G, and
Mm.
then the 4, and that was it. I was done
The
with that
last-
ecosystem.
The last Apple thing, I mean, I bought my mom an iPad, but like the last Apple thing I bought for myself was like the first iPad. And God, that was like 2010 or some shit. I don't know when that was.
Yeah, people just be going extra on the wrong fucking things. Did you see the Avatar fighting game that released today got delayed only on Xbox like 12 hours before it released? How does that even happen? Because it's Xbox. Of course it happened. It's Xbox.
They made an oopsie. It happens. Oopsie poopsie.
My Colombian Halo buddy bought the 2 terabyte Xbox today. He still rocks a 1080p TV. Hey, shout out to the 1080p TVs. I'm also still on a 1080p TV. I just updated from the Pixel 6 to the Pixel 9, which is now 2 generations old. I was forced to update from the Pixel 6 because security updates were stopping. There you go. Upgrade when it is absolutely necessary. Don't be doing it just for aesthetics, man. Don't be doing that.
That's why it's
What's
crazy when
wrong with you?
people act like you can't have the latest iPhone because they support all their phones for like 6 years.
Yeah, what are you doing? What are you doing? So anyway, back to the news. Ham put it up there. Xbox backward compatibility on PC.
Yes.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead. Clearly, we have someone that's excited.
Because fine, I know we're done with the whole "this is an Xbox" thing, but you remember that shitty campaign of "this is an Xbox"? Your PC's an Xbox, and it was never a fucking Xbox because you couldn't play the Xbox games that you bought on your PC. They're actually finally doing it. Granted, it's only 4 games and it'll take a while, but they're actually finally starting to do it. And also, I'll say shout out to them because I fully expected them to wait. First of all, wait until next generation to start this. But I expected that when they started this, they'd say, "Hey, if you want this, you have to buy the chip, like the Helix chip. Put it in your computer." It's gonna. I thought they were gonna make it exclusive to that chip. I thought for sure they would make it exclusive to that chip, and you'd have to buy that. Shout out to them for not doing that. Not only not doing that, but releasing it before next generation. Again, it's only 4 games. It's a very small.
We've heard that before.
Exactly. We have we not? But but like it's I was super shocked to see this, and I'm gonna be real. I of those 4 I don't care about any of those games. I mean, Fusion Frenzy is pretty cool. I never got into Conquer. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I love all 4 of these games because I really don't. But like, just the idea that they're doing it and that there is more to come is exciting because God, dude, I've been waiting for this for a while.
I only
Crimson
played a
Skies
bit
is
of
a
Conquer when I
classic.
was a kid. I never got to finish it, so I'm looking forward to it actually. Sorry, Ham, go ahead.
No, I was just saying Crimson Skies is a classic.
I've never played.
It
I'll
is.
have to try it. I'll have to try it because I've legit never played Crimson Skies. The only one there that I've played is Blinks, and that's barely. I barely played Blinks when I was a kid, and then Fusion Frenzy. But I feel like everyone played Fusion Frenzy at some point.
You don't even know how to
Wait,
spell fusion.
I just opened Xbox. Conquer
It starts
is
with
in
an
Game
H.
Pass. Xbox
Yes.
Conquer is on Game
Yeah.
Pass.
I think because it's.
It's
I mean,
rare.
it's rare. I think everything they just those
Oh.
4 games they just added them
I
all
thought
to
it would
Game
just be
Pass. If
cheap.
they
Oh
weren't,
yeah, it is cheap. It is cheap. It's going for $8. But okay,
That's still
all
too
right,
expensive.
that's some good. Too expensive, Cozy. Come on.
Yeah, that's too expensive.
I mean, considering you could, granted, it
If
wouldn't
it
do
was
any
on
good on
Steam,
PC.
it'd be $2.
That's true. I wonder if you can. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say something stupid. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, let's not go
Don't worry
there.
about it. Not even bad,
okay,
just
so-
stupid. Just really dumb.
There you go, Ham. Or Matt.
Oh, look at
Crimson Skies.
that. Look at that.
Let's see.
Yeah, it's a
Fancy.
classic.
Hold on,
Got the
Keep it
disc.
on screen. Let me tab to it. Oh, damn! Ladies
The
and
cakes and
gentlemen,
everything.
There you go.
Mental was a bot. Mental has always been a
Hey.
bot.
And what does it say right up at the top, right about there?
Oh god, it was
What
2002,
does it
bro.
say?
Damn, read it in
Look
a
at
week,
that.
bro. Read it in a week.
Read it and
Only
weep,
on
buddy.
Xbox.
What does it say? Come on.
Only
What
on
does it say,
Xbox.
Loke?
Listen. I was having
Yeah.
fun with my PS2. It's fine. It's fine. This
Good
guy.
times.
So yeah, Blinks, Fusion Frenzy, Crimson Skies, Conquer. I just opened and it looks like only Conquer is on Game Pass.
The only.
Can you guys
The
confirm
only.
that? Yeah,
No, I thought
it's the only one that's on
I
Game Pass.
thought they added all 4 of them. Am I wrong? I could be wrong. I thought they added all 4 of them to Game Pass
Nope.
with the announcement.
Nope.
Yeah, the only original Xbox cases and games I have are like Halo 1 and 2. I got Halo 1 and 2. That manual.
First, it says I played some Fusion Frenzy
Yeah,
and
I've
Crimson
got
Sky
those.
last night on PC. Both are still awesome. All right,
Actually,
Ham, give us your thoughts. Which one are you looking forward to here?
Probably Crimson Skies the most. But Fusion Frenzy will be fun to play with family and stuff like that. But keep in mind, I have all of those games except Blinks already on my original Xbox, so it's whatever.
Kind of been there, done that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that.
Blinks is interesting because I was like, oh, I remember this from when I was a kid. I'll boot it up and play it. And then I played it and I was like, this is not that
It's
great.
not how you remembered it.
This is not that great. I don't really love this that much.
Yeah.
But I
Funny how that works.
yeah.
Yeah.
All 4 on Game Pass. Okay. Apologies.
That's what I
They weren't shown
thought.
on mine. They weren't shown on mine though. Hold on. Let me
Turn
search
off
here.
that VPN that says you're in Africa.
Fuck off.
Turn that off. I don't know why you got a
Yeah.
VPN to say you're in Africa when you're in
Oh,
Texas. That's
God.
insane.
Yeah, they're all on
He
Game
wants-
Pass. They're
He
all on
wants the
Game
cheaper
Pass.
games.
That's true. That's what it is. He's trying to scam them out of their games.
You guys are terrible.
That is terrible. Worked hard
Matt,
to
did
make
you
those
see the
games for you.
studio that made Crystal Theater of Idols fired everyone and shut down? Did you see that, Matt?
Yay! Another really awesome game, and their reward is fuck you guys. Get out. Yay. Dude, the gaming industry is so great. I love it.
It's fantastic.
It's not in shambles. It really isn't.
Mhm.
So I will say this, much like well, I'll say this. Crystal, I highly doubt that game sold. I'm gonna be real. And here's the thing. I say that with a lot of confidence because I didn't even know that game existed until like last month. And I was like, how have I not heard of this? This looks like
Bad
BioShock. And then I
marketing.
played it. It's terrible marketing. I don't know who, like, I think it came out like last year too. I think it came out last year. I'd never heard of it. So they made a game that is essentially Spanish BioShock that plays like BioShock. Is the story as good? I don't know. I haven't beat the game. But like,
Sorry, what's it called?
It's Crystal Theater of Idols.
Huh.
It's on Steam, Xbox, PS5. It's pretty much everywhere. But it's a really cool like Spanish BioShock type game, and yeah, that sucks. That really sucks about the studio. So is the studio still alive, or is it dead? Is it are we fully cooked? Is it over? Woke?
Oh no, I was just reading a comment.
Oh, okay.
I have no
Is this
idea. Yeah, I was just
okay.
Blind is the one who said it.
Blind in the chat, is the studio done or is it just employees? I mean, both are suck, but like, is it fully cooked? Are we entirely done here?
Yeah, okay, so I'm reading, I just Googled it. The studio that developed Crystal's Theater of Idols is Vermilla Studios, a Madrid-based developer that shut down and laid off its entire team just
Yikes!
months after the game's release. So it's done, bro. It is
Yikes! Shit,
done. It's over.
they probably did that before I ever even heard of the game.
Yep,
This is
probably.
this is probably very old news at this point. That's unfortunate.
They were like, sorry, you guys,
Yep.
gotta go. Wait.
Yep.
So then,
Later.
who
So the
problem
game
solved?
launched in February.
Yeah,
the
who
game
gets
launched
the
in
money?
February.
I was wondering.
Listen. The game launched on February 10th, 2026, and the studio closed and shut down July 2026. God, that is terrible, guys.
Okay. I wondered the same thing, Cozy, about Luna Abyss. Who's getting that? Who gets the money?
Because it feels
Whoever
like it
owns the
might
IP,
be
probably.
it might be okay to not like if the people that made the game are gone, then is it really a problem? Never mind.
You've already asked the whole question, Cozy. Who is getting the money spent on Crystal developed by Vermilla Studio? Let's see. The money, corporate parent company, in corporate investors and grant investors. So who we're looking at? We're looking at Embracer Group,
Yay.
Amplifier Game, Epic Games, and Blumhouse Games. That's where the money's going.
Boy, what a sweet treat.
Yeah.
Huh.
They'll do just fine without.
Don't
without
say
money.
it, Cozy. God damn it, Cozy. I'd like to go a month without a lawsuit.
Why would there be a lawsuit?
There's no lawsuit.
Quick callback to the initial subject. Ladies and gentlemen, the website that wrote that atrocious review talking about Gaza.
Yeah.
That website was created in April 2026.
Damn. That's wild because I swear I thought I heard of Respect before, but I'm obviously thinking of something else because there's no way I heard of them.
Something else.
There's no way I heard of them if that's the case.
And they got a review copy,
right? So when you go to their website, the website was created by games media veterans, offering truly independent coverage without big company ownership. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all were chosen as the weak links from places like IGN, etc. You still have the connections to get the review copies, to get your websites quickly approved by fucking whoever it is that has these score aggregators, and now you're talking about media veterans.
Hold on.
The
I don't
fuck out of here.
think you're being very respectful to these media veterans. I'll
They can
be
kiss my
honest with
ass.
you.
They
That's
can kiss my
insane.
ass.
That's incredible. These media veterans have put in a lot of time and effort to be veterans of media.
This is
They're
terrible.
veterans of media,
So
Woke.
terrible.
That's important. That's very
Richie,
important.
delete this. Oh my god. Wait, let me. Fuck. Richie, don't be posting this shit. You're gonna get us in trouble.
I don't even know
Anyone,
what's-
anyone else have anything to add on Crimson Desert?
Loke, just
Crimson
FYI,
Desert.
check your inbox in order, because
In
that's going to be
order.
the next thing that we talk about. And just tell me when you're
And you
ready.
gotta check
Okay,
your
Roger,
Steam
Roger.
too.
My Steam. Oh no, Cozy. Please tell me you didn't send me poison. Please tell me you didn't send me poison.
Mm.
So the top, so from top
Anyways.
down, Loke.
All right. So first, we're going to start with Kotaku, which wants me to verify that I'm a human. Kiss my ass. Kiss my ass, Kotaku. Kotaku says, "Don't kill the disc petition urging Sony to preserve physical media on PS6 breaks 120,000 signatures." So I'm just gonna.
Whoa, that's a lot.
I have a rant. I have a quick rant.
That's so many.
Before you even get into the topic, I have a quick rant. Ladies and gentlemen, this petition. God damn it, Cozy, get back here. Sit down.
I'm here.
Sit down, Cozy. Ladies and gentlemen, this petition means more than victory. If you've read if you've read the Warhammer books, this is Cadia. We're going to lose this war. We have already lost this motherfucking war, ladies and gentlemen. But I promise you, they will feel every inch.
Oh.
What?
Every dollar.
Oh.
Every
Oh.
dollar Sony will feel. Every single
inch?
one of our bites and claws,
Okay.
they
I'll be right
will
back.
feel.
I'll
Oh
be right back.
God! So you don't have to take it, Matt.
That's-
Relax.
Oh, you don't have to take
I
it.
need you
He
to
just told you
relax.
you don't have to take it, Matt.
I appreciate that. I'm gonna go refresh with some water. I'll be back
He
very
just said you don't have
shortly.
to take it.
Because to Matt's
Very
point, it's 120,000 signatures. It's nothing. It is nothing.
That's almost as many people in the world.
It is a figment of people that are playing on PlayStation. This is nothing. But I promise you, everyone, do your part. If you are not complicit in this devilry, do not give your 1 cent. It will it will feel like you are doing nothing. It will feel like you're contributing nothing. But
I just checked
promise
that
you,
petition. It's got 339,000 signatures.
Kotaku. It's Kotaku. God damn it. It's fucking Kotaku.
You know it is,
But
buddy.
still.
The one on
even if it was-
change.org?
Okay, well let's get into the fucking article, I guess. Will Sony reverse course on its controversial announcement to end PlayStation disc production by 2028 following days of loud backlash? First of all, it's been almost 3 weeks of loud backlash, all right? Not days. Fuck. That's what some fans are hoping as they share their support for campaigns like Don't Kill the Disc. Again, like Kotaku or whoever wrote this article, Ethan is woefully out of touch. Everyone knows that this is done. We all know the factories have been closed. We all know the workers in those factories have been repurposed. We know it's over. But we're going to make them as uncomfortable as we can make them.
You know, there's more than one factory, though, that prints Blu-ray discs, right? They shut down theirs, but there's nothing saying they couldn't outsource it to one of the multitude of other ones that print discs.
But the right attitude to have, in my opinion, is go in not expecting defeat. Go in expecting to inflict as much damage as you possibly can. And whatever happens, let it happen. But the mission, if you go into the comment section, mental, there's a ton of people like the dick riders, the Sony dick riders talking about, oh, y'all ain't gonna change nothing. I love like hundreds of people will just flood that shills like post talking about, listen, this is not about winning. It's about sending a message. And that's what it's about. And that's what it's fucking about. Sorry, go ahead, man.
No, but it's also not like that person's automatically a show. They're just kind of being real. It's not changing.
They're a shill. They're a shill.
No,
They could be a bot.
Because here's the thing. Look, am I a shill?
Yes,
am I?
it could be a bot.
And you know me. Look, am I a PlayStation shill?
Yeah. No.
That
but you know what you're not going to do, Matt?
I am.
But you know what you're not going to do, Matt? You know what you're not going to do? You're not going to go to my post. You're not going to go to my post on PlayStation's post on Twitter and reply to me specifically, who has just replied with a fuck you to Sony, right? Telling me, dude, you do realize this doesn't change anything. They're not going to change anything.
I wouldn't type that out, but I would in my head see your post and say
the effort it takes. And you see, this is where you separate the water from the oil. The effort it takes for you to be like, no, I need Loke to know. I need to impress upon him that his efforts are in vain. That's where you find the Sony shill and the random gamer. You're a random gamer. The Sony shill has to defend the corporation. That's the difference.
So continue.
I was gonna say, I think I wouldn't go to what you call it, but I would think the same thing. The problem is between the people who are thinking the same thing, like the people that don't care are thinking the same thing, it doesn't matter, and the people that are being like, are telling you it doesn't matter. You're the people being like, we got to preserve these physical games, but I already pre-ordered GTA 6. You've already.
And I won't cancel it.
You can't.
They're not canceling that. They're not canceling that.
They're not canceling.
If
you've already pre-ordered GTA 6, you got to accept that you aren't putting your money where your mouth is. At the end of the day, you're going to take it from Sony. You're just going to take it from Sony.
Yep.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. If
that's why I'm buying mine on Xbox.
The one way
that is your shield now.
See them changing course.
Got my overshield on.
Is if Microsoft was to come out and commit to physical for next gen, and like double down on it, like go big on it, do an ad, do an ad like Sony did. This is how you share games in 2028.
Nope.
And
Xbox does not have what it takes.
If they did something like that,
Luke's gonna say they don't have the capacity.
They don't have the capacity.
Not just that. I think the bigger issue is, unlike Sony, Microsoft is most Xbox players are virtually just all digital. They incentivize it heavily. So like if you break down away from like, microtransactions and all that extra stuff, Sony isn't nearly as all digital as Microsoft. There's no reason, unless you're like, I really love useless discs, because we already know half of Microsoft games don't actually play from the disc.
Yeah, but the thing is, if your internet goes down, or Xbox Live goes down, or PSN or whatever, you plug that disc in and you play your game, because that's where your license key is. It's still better. And you know what really has tipped me to the point where I will not buy digital in the future on console? If that's all they have, I'm not buying consoles anymore. Is when my son's account got stolen and he lost $2,000 worth of games and they're gone. He has 3 physical games. Those he can install and play. Everything else is gone. And I've got shit for support from Microsoft. Up until recently, they have promised me via Twitter or X that they're going to help me and get his account back. But that was only No, they still haven't done it, but that was only because one influencer, Twitch streamer, had his account stolen, and I wrote on his coattails and got my post on Twitter or on Windows Central article as well. So they picked up on that and came and said they're going to help me. Otherwise, I had a life of futility submitting ticket after ticket only to get denied and then protecting the person that stole my son's account.
No, not just
and
denied.
That's why I'll never buy digital anymore.
Mental, not just denied. Microsoft acknowledged that.
Yeah, they acknowledged that it was stolen.
They were like, "Oh yeah, this is your account. Someone else stole it."
But they changed the security information, so they can't help me. That's literally what they said. So what that message is, it's okay to steal accounts as long as you change the security information right away. Then Microsoft has your back.
Yes.
You get to keep that account. Yeah. Complete and utter bullshit. The worst support I've ever seen. Pissed me off to no end because you cannot talk to a human that is in any position to help you with it. Their standard support cannot do a damn thing. And the only way to get to the other support is through a form, and they will not reply to an email. Period.
And I can't
so you can't even submit evidence. You can't do anything to get help.
I can't even tell you how I know this. I can't even tell you how I know this, but I do know this. Even if you do have contact directly with humans within Microsoft, they are also handicapped inside of Microsoft and are forced to go through the AI. So
yeah, so if there's one reason to support the physical disc movement, that's why. Because you don't own your games. Period.
I get it.
At least if they at least if they get stolen on PC, there's methods to make them work. Right?
Yeah, I get
you
that.
can always figure out a way.
Is I don't care. And that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. I don't care. There are more people like me who don't care.
That is true. That is very true.
Once you, the problem is, at a certain point, physical people become inconvenient and not worth it. And that's just the reality. And I mean, there will eventually be a time, but you'll have plenty of games to play until then, and there'll be PC. But eventually, that's the problem is physical cannot win unless they say like very similar numbers. Physical can't win because you become an inconvenience.
Well, they've inconvenienced me out the door, I guess is what it comes down to. I just won't buy I won't buy games on console. I won't buy any more consoles if that's the way it's going to be. And I'll just stick to PC and I'll stick to storefronts like GOG and Steam, where I know I've got ways around any potential issue I might have with my account.
Yep.
But the fact that he lost his PC account and he lost his Xbox account and they weren't willing to do shit for me until it blew up on X is disgusting. And I've never had this experience with Sony. I would expect it would be just as bad, seeing how they're just perfectly fine with taking away movies from people that paid for them. So.
Well, that's different. Yeah, that's movie licensing.
Sony's worse.
It's just important for people to understand that they don't own their games.
Yeah, but it's still
if you have a disc.
Yeah, but it's not for the consumer. It's different for the company, but for the consumer, it's not. Like when you tell somebody to buy something and then they own it, just to have you take it away. Those like that's not. Oh crap. Are we still live?
Not my problem. Yeah, we're still live.
Okay. No, like you advertise that as a purchase that I'm buying it to keep it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So I don't care what excuse you have after I paid. I don't care what excuse you have after I paid. Like that was mine. You know what I mean? And we could do the dance of the, this kind of stuff happens, licensing and, you can't have certain music in a game after. No. It's just like, like Forza, how we all talk about how they will, the licensing will be up in the game. But
Yeah,
if
they
you
delist the game.
purchased it, you still have it.
You can still install it.
You can still install it. You can still play it. The license is gone in it, but it's yours already.
Yes.
Right. So to me, that is like mad scummy, and it's just as scummy, if not worse,
Hey,
than
I
mental
have games.
situation. Because
Yeah,
like,
and I have two
because that
games
has
on
nothing to do with an
PlayStation.
account. That's just all encompassing.
I have 2 games on PlayStation that show up on my account that I can no longer download or play because I uninstalled them.
But you bought
I forget. Well, one of them I got through, I think it was free. But the point is, it's in my account. It shows it to me. I got it on PS4 way back when, but I can't install it or play for it because I made the mistake of deleting it. If I still had it installed, I could still play it. That's messed up, right?
Ugh.
And that's, again, I was moving more towards digital on console for years, but in the recent years, like the last couple of years, I've kind of moved back to physical. I've been buying more and more physical. And yeah, this whole thing with my son's account really put me over the edge. Like,
it woke you up. It didn't put you over the edge. They were slowly cooking us like frogs in the pot, and we were very complicit, and we're happy to go along. Guys, I am literally researching physical. I'm literally looking at prices for like SSDs, terabytes and terabytes of SSDs that I'm just gonna like transfer shit, whether it's pictures, videos. Because when you lose access, it's not just your games that you can lose access to. You can lose access to your OneDrive. Someone can take your account, and then all your videos and pictures of your children, your mother that has passed away that you'll never see again, like everything can just poof, motherfucker. And Microsoft and Sony and Facebook and all of these companies can just be like, yo, tough tits, bro. Read the terms and conditions in the fine print. It's all gone. Tough. Start a new account. Here they'll send you a link to the website. Register a new account, please. That's the real of it. So yeah, they definitely woke people up with this. So in a way, thank you, PlayStation. Cadia still stands. Has long Cadia live. Cadia is here. This is the most Texan speech, oh Lord. When I was saying that we're going to lose, but we're still gonna make them pay for it. All right, let's go back. Jeez, let's go back and read this article. The petition is full of people sharing their reasons for wanting Sony to reverse course, including short video diaries, why some people want to preserve the option to own their games physically. There are also some players threatening not to buy the PS6 if it remains a digital-only ecosystem. Very quickly around the table, who here agrees with me when I say people are going to buy the PS6 in droves? This is bullshit.
I think it will sell less than the PS5.
It will.
I think it's going to hurt their sales.
It'll hurt their sales.
I know people that
You guys
are
are crazy.
completely oblivious to all of this, but when they actually see that the PlayStation 6 doesn't have a disk drive and they have hundreds of games that are physical and they won't be able to play them on it, they're going to go, yeah, no. These are real life people, like my friends, that I'm quite confident will not buy the console because of that.
I think it's going to hurt the PS5.
Because all they buy is physical, Loke. They do not buy games that are digital. They only play their main titles that have disc releases.
But I thought we all just agreed that the PlayStation is the default machine. So the default machine it will dictate the default behavior.
It's not going to be the majority of people, but there's going to be a chunk of people that leave. They already calculated those people in. They already calculated those people, and they probably don't feel those people in the long run as worth it. Your dollar is not worth it, basically. That's pretty much the idea is you're not worth the money, and it doesn't matter. That's why it doesn't matter.
And they know full well, like their main titles, like their AAAs and everything that they put out, that their disc, like physical games for their first party titles actually outsell the digital. They already know that. But they're looking at numbers in the sense that they've got, what is it, something over 7,000 games that are available digitally and only 1,000 or so that are available in both formats. The ones that are available in both formats, they sell more physical discs, but it's a small percentage of their overall. So they're just willing to take the risk and lose that money to have full control over their storefront and full control over pricing. So they don't have to worry about sales taking place with physical media anymore, and they can just keep their prices higher. Guaranteed that's what they're going to do.
They're
Like
trying
everybody,
to do Nintendo.
yeah, everybody that thinks this is no big deal,
Just like
their eyes
Nintendo.
will be opened when they can no longer buy a 4-year-old God of War for $10 and it's going to be 50 instead.
No, it's going to stay 70 for 10 years.
Well, they'll put it on sale, but it'll be like 50 instead of 70, right?
Or
It's
60.
not going to be $10 anymore, right?
Or it'll be 60.
Yeah, or 60, right? That's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to keep their prices higher on all their first party games.
I don't know. I think this is
pony's gonna pony.
I think this whole
Pony's gonna
idea that
pony.
PlayStation has, because and I said this in a Twitter post not that long ago. I was just like, this is not the first time Sony tried to invade or take over the all-encompassing space of we are everything that you need. But they've kind of made a weird situation for themselves while doing this, because when they tried to do this prior with the PS3, it was, you know, like that was ran off of Linux, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was ran off of Linux. You could like store like everything and anything on there, where either it was music, pictures, videos. It was a Blu-ray player, big selling piece as well, especially during that time. And you could surf the web on that console. Now look at today with PlayStation consoles. You can't surf the web anymore. A lot of that media stuff has been stripped away from it. And now they're talking about getting rid of discs to get ready for the next console. It like I feel like they're taking a lot of what PlayStation is out of the PlayStation. But they're still trying to sell you an all-encompassing thing when it's not. So like I just don't really like I know that, like, we've talked about it, you guys have just got done saying it. There's going to be the day one buyers, there's going to be the people that are, you know, doing it for test purposes or doing it because they're big fans of PlayStation or whatever, and they'll just buy whatever. But I think to the like a lot of the old school heads, like obviously not Mental because he's too young, but
obviously,
but like
Yeah,
obviously,
yeah.
but a lot of the old heads, a lot of the people that really like enjoy not just the quality of the product, but interacting with said product as well. I mean, there's still a lot of people. I mean, you can say it's ritzy people or whatever that get analog systems throughout their entire house that pay more than you could ever think a soundbar would ever be.
Yes.
Right? And you're taking that kind of nostalgia, old school feeling of a game, and you're tightening it up to the point of an iPhone almost, where it's just like you're in a super walled house and you don't really have any doors unless they approve the door. Well, now you're starting to look like just an extremely closed off PC. Why would you want to dive further in something that's further closed off? Like it might work for a little bit. Maybe the PS6 might do all right. I mean, obviously, like Plume said it in the chat, I think that the price of the PS6 will hurt their sales. I agree, and I think it will. Cozy said that earlier, but I also think it's just the constant adjustment of just not giving a damn about what they previously stood for will really hurt them, and the price will just make it look that much uglier.
Yeah, there's a level of arrogance coming back, for sure.
Mm.
Exactly what bit them at the launch of the PS3 is returning, very much so.
In a worse way, because it's less options than like
Yeah.
the PS3 was marketed like they the PS3 was marketed the way the Xbox One was marketed, where it's like, oh, you think Xbox is doing something, right? Well, this system has everything. It has the Blu-ray player, it has the internet, it has everything that you could need,
But you're gonna pay for it.
including all that good stuff. But yeah, you're gonna pay for it. And people were like, nah, it looks cool and it has a lot of cool stuff, but that's a little bit more than I'd like. Now it looks like we don't even know what it looks like yet, so I can't say what it looks like. But like the lead up to it is just, I mean, maybe they're just trying to get it out of the way now, but it's just like kind of cringy news after cringy news. And it's just like, all right, it's more expensive. Oh, now it's not gonna have a disk drive either. Oh, and you got sued for not giving anybody else the ability to sell your games. It's like, oh goodness, this is a lot of bad news. It's
It's not going well.
like none of this sounds interesting or like something I want to dive into the next round with Sony with. It all sounds like stuff that make me take one step back on the stairs. Like I was walking up the stairs and then I heard a scream, and then I took a step back down the stairs. And I heard another scream, and all of a sudden I did a 180, and I'm going the other way. And that's kind of what it feels like just listening to the lead up of PlayStation. I've yet to hear them say anything that's actually interesting or cool about it. It's just been just bad stuff.
Yeah. Going back to the article, without a physical quote, without a physical media, I just won't buy another console, wrote Nelson Ricardo. I don't trust Sony anymore, and the PS5 will probably be the last console I will own before going full PC.
See, that's
But it will
exactly
be
what I was
nice.
saying. It's like ushering people into
Yeah.
PC. Like, because PC, you can still get a disc drive. You can do literally whatever you want. And there's already people now making PCs, and there's all these channels out there of people just making
Dude, they're
something
making
that is better
cartridges.
than the current Steam machine that just came
Ham,
out, that is trouncing the Steam machine.
Ham, I'm sending a DM to you.
There's going to
Put
be a
this
lot
up on
more
the
people
screen.
like Loke next generation that have no idea what
Bro,
they're doing, and they're going to buy a bunch of parts and they're just going to figure it out.
and it'll still be worth it. You know why? Because it will be mine, motherfucker.
Well, here's another
Mhm.
issue though. But like, if prices keep rising, that could create an issue on that.
It won't, Ham.
It will.
It won't?
It will. It absolutely
It
will.
won't.
I mean, I don't know how
You
it
know
won't.
why it
will?
We all
Look.
live
You know
by
why it
what we
won't?
can pay for.
Look,
You know why I'm telling you that it won't? You know why I'm telling you that it won't, Ham?
Why?
Because I was on
Because you're
Instagram.
wrong.
Oh
I was
boy,
on
Instagram.
Instagram.
Oh God.
My cousin, who
Yeah.
works in HR, who has
Yeah.
only played PlayStation his entire life.
Yeah.
After this bullshit announcement, this guy he sends me a channel that builds PCs for like $200, and it's like a Chinese guy. He's got all the little things. He literally can just copy paste the links for each one of the parts into your browser. The parts are there for like $50, $70 or whatever. You order the shits, put it together, and it plays Fortnite.
Have you
But
has your
It
cousin
has my what?
tested this? Has your
also,
He
cousin tested
hasn't
this?
tested it. He
Then better
hasn't
test that
tested it.
because
he should, because also are you saying that it costs $200 to build it?
Wait.
Like you get the parts, but for $200 I'll put it together. Is that what he's saying?
No, as in the
Because
parts are
it's not
$200.
$200. It's not
Buy it.
$200 to get a PC. Then
I'm telling you, it's
If you're-
$200.
It doesn't take
Fort-
much to play Fortnite at low
Yes.
settings.
but the thing is, if Fortnite's also
That's
your
what I'm
main
saying.
concern, Loke, if Fortnite is your main concern, guess what? You're not gonna
What?
go out and get a PS6. You're gonna be like, well, I can still play my Fortnite.
yeah, on PS5.
They're gonna be playing
Yeah.
Fortnite
True.
on PS4
True.
until it's not supported anymore.
True. Point
Right.
is, those PS6 sales looking mighty shaky. That's my point. Ham, can you put that on the screen, please? The thing that I sent you. And then you can go ahead and finish your point. You said you were saying that the PC is doing that. There's people on PC doing ownership better than on console, and people are trying to figure it out. And I think this is one of those examples.
Yeah, it's crazy that you sent me this example. Not that I've seen it at all because I haven't, but like, I just find it interesting strictly because, like, I figured something like this might happen at some point, and it's because it always happens. I mean, you look at vinyls, right?
Yep.
Vinyls were a huge hit, and then it went into like, what was it? Into like what were those cassettes right
Cassettes.
before?
Yeah.
Like what was the cassettes before the cassette tapes though?
Before the cassette, I think it went straight to
8-tracks, right?
To cassette, bro.
There was 8 tracks,
okay.
but that's going back like 70s.
Okay.
That was way before, yeah.
So, but yeah, then
Not
there's
that
tapes.
I was around when they existed.
I mean, no.
Yeah,
You're just our
history.
historian. You're just our historian.
Yeah. Yes.
But then they went to CDs, MP3s,
Oh,
and now
God.
people are just like albums. Albeit albums aren't doing what is it? What Tidal or Spotify is doing? Sure, right?
Mhm.
It's not, but the market for it is fucking there.
Oh yeah.
It is
Oh, yeah.
there.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like what they're doing with video games right now is gonna be they're gonna turn it into a Napster situation.
I think.
Yeah.
That might
There's,
not-
And this thing that Loke sent me is it is hitting exactly what I'm saying right on the fucking head.
Yeah.
Go ahead and read it, Loke. Go ahead.
Like if I wasn't moving, someone is turning old SSDs into physical Steam cartridges. You insert the SSD into the PC and the game launches by itself. 1 game per SSD, 3D printed box art, auto start script, frees up space on your main drive. The feeling of swapping cartridges like it's the 90s and 2000s.
A nice
bought
and
you-
expensive option.
Expensive option.
And that's the thing.
Nice-
You know what the problem
nice
is
and
with
expensive
expense?
option.
You know what the worst
Yeah, but you're
part is
missing the
with
point,
expense?
Matt. You're missing the point. The point is people are, if you take away a way to do something, someone is going to take what could have made money and they're going to make money off of the obvious idea that you should have probably did. It's just like when you see people emulating Switch games and using Yuzu, and then Nintendo's crying about it, like, oh, why are you guys doing this? This is such a stupid thing. It's a big deal. And all the Nintendo people are just like, or the people that actually, care about older games are just sitting back like, you know what you could do.
Yeah, exactly.
But you're not doing it.
Give us what we want.
So
Yeah.
until you do what we want to do, we're just gonna keep creating these different ways around it, and you're just gonna have to sit there and hope that it doesn't catch on further and further and further. And a lot of these things, these setting up PCs or hacks or doing all this other stuff, whatever, they're getting easier for the regular person just to do. Almost by the day. Like there's applications that are making these things that were like things that took months or years to do. They're making it simple for a lot of us. Like just think about emulation. 10 or 15 years ago to now. I can take a random Steam Deck. I can take a random Steam Deck from anybody and just start emulating shit on there.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot.
I couldn't do that before. It's way easier now. And
console peasants like me.
It's only going to get worse, in my opinion, for the manufacturers. And I'm not here to tell you to save the manufacturers.
Better.
Well, like I said, worse for the manufacturer, not for us. Because that's the thing about us as humans. When we find a roadblock, we create another road.
Man,
we're like, fuck it. You don't want to do it the way that we want to do it? All right, well, fuck it.
That's fine. And to your point, Matt, about expense, here's the thing with expense. You're already paying $70 for the next God of War. You're already paying $70. If you have to pay $70 for a physical cartridge. Like,
but you're saying so again, I'm not like,
I'm saying it's yours. That's what I'm saying.
I think you've misunderstood.
You're paying, but on one lane, you're paying to access this thing until Sony decides you can't access it anymore. On the other lane, you're paying, and this thing is now yours.
But I think it's been misunderstood that I'm like against what this guy's doing. I'm not. Like, I think honestly, I saw the video you guys are talking about. It's pretty cool. I'm just saying like, it's cool that he's doing that. Like, the video's awesome. Like, the idea is awesome. It's just like what you just said. Yeah, now buy God of War, and then buy another $70 cartridge and put your shit on it. Now you're at $140. That's all we're saying.
No, he used 128 gigabytes SSDs for $7 each.
Okay.
$128.
But 128 gigabytes, you're not putting God of War Ragnarok on that.
How big is Ragnarok?
It's like 180 gigabytes on PC.
Fuck me.
That's all. I'm not saying, I'm not against it. I think it's fucking pretty cool. I'm just saying, like, it is another thing. Like, it's a factor. That's all I'm
saying. And Matt, pre PlayStation's announcement, your point of view, 1,000,000%, I'm with you right there, because you know what? It's more convenient to just get the thing on PlayStation. But after hearing what PlayStation said, after hearing stories like what Mentor went through, what that guy that went viral went through when he lost his account and lost everything, you start to gauge like what's more convenient for me, putting in an extra $20 here and forever owning what I have, or saving money but always being at the mercy of losing everything.
I agree with you.
The Matt Stats math thing where you're like, you know what, I'm gonna start spending $100 per game. The Matt Stats math thing when it becomes, oh yeah, but it's my game now. It's not Sony's game. It's not Microsoft's game. It's not Nintendo. It's mine. There's no DRM. There's nothing. It is mine. That changes the math a bit.
I think the thing
I look like a prime minister. Do I? Thank you. Appreciate that.
I mean, the problem is, the thing is, like, honestly, I get where people are coming from with all that. I don't care that much. I literally do not care that much. I don't care that much. And that's the thing. The average gamer does not care that much.
We'll see when the PS6 comes out. Let's try and finish this article, guys.
But the average PS6 gamer is still going to be playing the same games that are like just the basic live service and Sony games. They
on
don't
PS5.
They're not going to adventure into like the crazy stuff. Look at what games sell year after year. Look at what the games people are playing. The same games year after year.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, we can get into that subject. The 100K sold games.
I mean,
no?
GTA is not gonna have a disc, and what people play GTA,
Fuck.
Fortnite. It's
Yeah,
like,
but GTA is the biggest. GTA is the
And
biggest
GTA makes big
game
bucks for
of all time.
Sony. It makes big bucks for Sony. So if you're, that's the thing. Sony could look at that and be like, you know what? Fuck the sales of like some tiny little game that would probably sell
Like
like,
God of War.
maybe 20,000 copies and disappear. GTA
yeah,
gets through that returns. And for the multiplayer, you're gonna need that PS Plus.
Hey, but if Sony wants to walk in the building next to Michael Jordan and scream he's as efficient, I'm gonna have to be like, all right, buddy, sure. Do you see what I'm saying?
I mean, kinda, but
because if you're basing, I'm gonna do this because of the biggest game in the world is doing it, good luck.
The biggest money makers in the world don't matter.
Makers, not plural. The biggest.
There's nothing close to GTA. Come on, Cozy.
No. What I'm saying is the biggest money makers for Sony are not even their first party.
Yes, that's true.
That is true.
So the biggest money makers are the Fortnites, are the Call of Duties, are the GTAs. That
are
is
the games that are available everywhere.
Yeah, but but the thing is, you have to think your average Joe gamer isn't really in this conversation that we are having, that we have multiple devices, multiple different consoles and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. So wouldn't that bother them even more?
No, because they're not going to
think
about it. They're not going to think about it.
So all the people that are casual that go into stores as of today buy physical discs and stuff like that because they like to.
A lot of people don't.
Those will just not matter anymore.
Because they're not buying a lot of physical disc anyway. They're mostly paying the staples.
It's the term casual is like very important. Like Call of Duty, NBA, FIFA, GTA, which we just talked about not gonna have a disc, but like it's the term casual is doing a lot of the heavy lifting. They're buying the very casual game. They'll buy like 2 or 3 games a year, maybe. And they'll play those.
I find just the idea of this thing extremely irresponsible, and part of the reason is because of, and I thought of this earlier, but Vinny brought it back up into my head, so I'm happy to say this out loud. Like he is saying, well, a lot of PlayStation sales are overseas where the PS Digital Store isn't allowed.
Yeah,
I get what
over
you're saying
100 countries.
So do they not matter now too?
They matter less. They matter significantly less.
And I think that's stupid though, because you're trying to grow, right? You're trying to grow, so you take away accessibility in multiple ways to do that, because that's how we grow businesses.
You look at where your business is coming from, and
yeah, but how can you not? Like the idea of this is flabbergasting to me, because it's just like you're telling me that, hey, I want to make more money, but only these people matter, and I'm going to take away access points to those that I find that don't really matter, but let's grow.
No, it's not necessarily growth, it's make more money. The thing is, here's the thing, you have to look at it this way. There are markets that matter, and there's markets that matter significantly less. Sony probably doesn't care much about the market in Georgia. Not Georgia the state, Georgia the country. They're probably making more money off Georgia the state than Georgia the country.
Jeez. All right, settle down, Cozy.
But it's the truth.
I just think that's a very ignorant way of going about business.
It might be.
Instead of creating more access, let's further lock down our access and then just tell you to move.
Yeah, huge opportunity for Microsoft. Commit to physical.
I mean,
Listen,
I just
Microsoft are the biggest like failures when it comes to doing the obvious thing. I promise you, Mental, if there was a place to make bets, I'm betting my mortgage that Microsoft will not do the most obvious thing that everyone is saying they should do. I promise you they won't do it.
Yeah,
Because-
they
Hey,
got
there
the
was,
gift horse staring them in the face, but they just have to open the mouth and look.
That's
Yes.
because you guys are enthusiasts. So you're like the physical. Microsoft legit is the
no,
one
I'm
where
not
I'd
just
be-
being an
I'm
enthusiast
shocked.
when I'm saying it. I'm just talking about what most people like, which is choice. And you're taking
exactly.
away something that most people value when they get, these systems. May it be a PC, may it be an Xbox, may it be a PlayStation, may it be a Switch. A Switch, you have the choice either to do digital physical, sit at home and play it, or go off and play. You have a lot of different choices to do that. What I'm saying is they're taking away choice and giving you what?
they're not giving you anything. They're giving themselves more money because I saw someone.
I see that
saw
and I don't
someone make this
understand how
point.
that's good.
I'm
It's
trying to
not
figure out
good.
why
not
this is
arguing it's
good.
I'm not arguing
For
that it's
you,
good.
Yeah, for you,
I'm
me,
s-
and everyone
not,
here,
not
it's
for
not
me,
good.
for Sony. I'm trying
It
to
makes
argue
more
why
money.
this is
Here-
good.
I
because
agree with
them.
Vinny.
I
I
saw-
don't think they thought this through to the level
saw
they really
someone-
needed to.
I saw someone make this argument online or make this
Clearly.
point online of like, so like us as enthusiasts, we're gonna see this move and go like, this is dumb as shit. And like a lot of us as enthusiasts, they're going to lose by doing this. But what they're going to gain is a bunch of people who don't really know any better, who are like, well, I could have gone to GameStop and got the new whatever game for $10, but I can't do that anymore. And I want to play the game, and Sony's charging me $60, $70 on their storefront. I want to play it. I'm not going to not play it. I'll just give them that extra $50. Like that's what they gain, is that you don't have an option, and odds are good. You'll probably pay for it. That's what they gain. It sucks for us. It's dog shit. It's terrible.
Yeah,
But,
I
like-
just won't do it.
To me,
I'm-
that's not a
Right.
gain.
And that's
a loss.
But they're gaining
To
money.
de-expand is a loss. Like
To
when
make money.
when they expanded the hell out of these different companies, whether it be fast food or anything around the around the country, when they then took away certain of those like companies, whether it be grocery stores or whatever, I've never really seen too many be proud unless it was, oh, we can finally actually just maintain. But we know that they can maintain because they're all they brag about is record profit this, record profit that, record profit this. So they're not doing this for the customer at all. They're only doing this for themselves. And
yes.
I think that will be something that people react to, and it won't be a
Yeah.
great reaction. Whether you
and
are
I
a
agree.
casual or not. It's just like the price tag is going to be gross. And then on top of it, you can't buy anything to put into it. Like, I mean, because that was their whole shtick. That was like that was like one of their big things when they first, came out. And sure, that was what, 20 some years ago, but I'm just saying, you get away from what people bought your shit for a while. I think that it can have a dramatic change. And we've seen that through console generations. When somebody messes around too much and thinks they're too cool and makes a decision, they'll fuck up. Each console that's out currently has had a generation that they've done that.
That's true.
And to think that this couldn't happen now, I think that is like really narrow. To think that a company that sat up and has been dominating for years can't fuck around and find out. Ask GE if you can fuck around and find out. Ask all these massive companies that are on top if they can fuck around and find out. They've
like I said,
a lot of these massive companies bought out the other companies because they fucked around and found out and ended up having to sell their shit to them.
Yeah.
It's like I said before, and going back a couple months, I think last time I was on when we were talking about this type of stuff, the simple fact is when you're on top, there's only one way to go. That's down. And it doesn't take too many stupid decisions before you're on that trajectory. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I'm assuming they have enough people that looked at this and decided it wouldn't hurt them, but I also assume, or actually I'm quite convinced that they weren't expecting the backlash that they got. So they didn't look at it hard enough before they made this choice. They saw some numbers, thought it looked good, and decided, yeah, this is what we got to do. No one will care. And it turns out people care.
I find it amazing how little news sources are trying to talk about it when it's a clear issue.
Yeah.
It's a clear issue. But let's talk about Halo. Let's talk about Gears not coming.
Mm-hmm.
Like to me, it's just really weird. And like, you can clearly see people are angry about it. I mean, I talk to people at work all the time. And a lot of those folks are casual. They know about this. They don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I don't see how PlayStation turning themselves into a PC without a lot of PC features is going to be beneficial long term. It might survive them a generation of people that are just like, sure, I'll move on, but not going on to the, because of course, if they're thinking about the PS6, they're thinking about the PS7, and they got some idea of hopefully a PS8. But Jesus Christ, like,
I think it's because there probably isn't going to be a PS8. I think Xbox
there isn't going to be a PS8.
Yeah, so the console market. The problem is they're not gaining numbers. It's atrophied, if anything, and they're not gaining numbers like they need to be for the constant growth model. And at some point, their solution to that is, how about you milk the people that are there more, right? That's what you do, right? So
and again, you can milk them more. How does this milk us more if we leave?
That's
not you though. Not you though.
Not you, because you leave.
It's not you.
But the thing is, they're going to have to keep milking less people, and eventually,
the guys,
the loyalists. Yeah.
Eventually the loyalists will not. I think the gaming landscape looks incredibly different. I mean, obviously, with Xbox, I think this is their last one. I think they're out the door after this, and this is basically them trying to figure out what to do to keep themselves making money while they figure out what to do further down the line, because the PS5 is already lagging behind the PS4.
Well, I personally don't think Xbox will stop making consoles until they stop making Surfaces.
That is a fair.
Ham was gonna die on this hill about the Surface. Jeez, man.
I'm serious.
I mean that is actually, I would say, an accurate assessment, because who the heck buys?
I agree.
They have no business, mate. I mean, there's plenty of companies that could do just fine without a Surface, but people get them.
Listen,
like the NFL. I think the NFL this year is marketing Surfaces again, and that's going to be the main thing. Yeah. It's another year of that, and I think, and actually, what is it? MLS is talking about Surfaces, and they even put it on. They even put it on one of their jerseys. Was it Manchester United? It's on their fucking jersey this year. So it's just like Microsoft.
The US government.
Microsoft looks like they'll give up on something, and then for some reason a decade will go by, and you're like, they're still making that.
I had a Surface laptop. It was really nice.
I will also confirm the US government buys tons of Microsoft Surfaces. Tons. Then they dish them out globally.
The U.S.
So,
government should have bought a
I
ton of Zooms.
honestly wish more companies, having worked in
Lumias, bro. They
IT,
should have bought those Microsoft phones. Fuck.
I wish more people bought. I wish more companies went with Surfaces over HPs because I hate it.
Yeah, my Surface
Cut.
laptop was really nice. I gave it to my wife, and unfortunately, it got left on the floor, and one of the kids stepped on it, and the screen was
What?
wrecked
Left
after
it on
that.
the
So,
floor. Left it
yeah.
on the
Yikes.
floor.
Well, it was leaned up against the ottoman, and then it got bumped, and it fell flat, and then stepped on. So,
That's still too low to the
Yeah.
ground.
yeah,
That's too low.
whenever the ground's involved, it's too low to the ground for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's
There's
making
not going to be a
contact with the ground.
PS7. Uso, that's a brave call, bud. That is a very
I
brave
think there's
call.
a
They're-
PS7, but definitely not a PS8.
There's a case for there not being a PS7. I don't know. I think I'm kind of cozy. I think there'll be one, but I think there's a case for there not to not be one,
I think
depending
y'all
on
are
how things
bugging.
go.
We're getting to PS10. Y'all are bugging.
No, fuck no, we're not.
The problem
Absolutely.
is,
Actually, no. I take that back. Sorry.
You should.
Before
You should.
before the all digital announcement, I was sure we're getting a PS10. Now I need to see what happens with the PS6 because
Buddy, they're
You know,
going
Loke,
gas.
I would believe you if
yeah,
there was still that PS5 box in the background. But, you know, now I don't know.
They're going down
Oh,
every
man.
generation. Or put it this way, the PS5 is going to sell less than the PS4, and we've already discussed that they're gonna lose the people who are mad about disc with PS6. So they're gonna sell they're gonna sell. They already would have sold less of the PS6 and the PS5, but now they're gonna sell extra less of the
Yes.
PS6 than the
Yes.
PS5. So then PS7 is gonna sell less than that, and after that, I'm pretty sure they're just gonna be like, well, whatever. It was fun.
Leave it alone.
was
Oh
fun.
man. Like if I was disappointed in PlayStation last year when I got rid of the console, now I'm livid. I'm just very, very, very upset. I don't think this is Xbox's last gen because AI has been a huge hit to Microsoft and they're panicking, exploring other venues. There's definitely not going to be a PS7. They need to make drastic changes that will just cost them too much.
I think the thing about
maybe.
Xbox is, I'd say the issue is more physical. Microsoft has been setting a plan in the motion. Speaking, I know you guys in your physical love, but Microsoft has been setting a lot of plans in the motion, and a lot of their growth has been in the cloud gaming sphere. They've had a lot of growth in cloud gaming.
Again, Cozy, no one has a problem with digital gaming or cloud gaming. The problem here is stop taking away the option for physical. That's the problem.
The problem is when you become an unvaluable market. You have to accept that, oh yeah, I'm an unvaluable market. And I mean, not with PlayStation, theirs was forced. And I was shocked by that. Like I was like, what? PlayStation? That'd be like if Nintendo announced like, oh, we're getting rid of physical. Like, but
Yeah, that'd be
why?
crazy.
It's crazy. It was crazy to me. And especially since they fudged the number for it. Microsoft, we already know people don't buy physical on Microsoft. People just don't.
Yeah,
I do.
You're not people.
5 people do. They have a no. It was
Maybe 6. There could be
maybe
6 of us.
But yeah,
I don't know.
we already know people long
Less than
have
10.
stopped buying physical games. People adopted digital a lot earlier on Microsoft because they heavily incentivized it. Unlike Sony, they heavily incentivized a reason to just be like just buy
Without
digital.
taking it away, Cozy.
Without taking it away. So
Yes.
the problem becomes like the reason it's shocking is because it's Sony. If Microsoft announced it, I wouldn't have been shocked because okay.
Mhm.
But with Sony, it's like they just forced the issue.
There'd still be news articles out right now.
Oh yeah, oh no. People would be upset and it'd be like, that's crazy. Like very few
Because
people
none of you
even
are on it.
Yeah. Actually,
it's
remember when
wild.
they closed down that one digital, like their one physical, like in their company in Microsoft, they had the group that did the physical stuff. It was one of the things when they did one of the many layoffs that they did.
Was this recently
No,
or
it was a
last
while
year?
back. Last year, I think.
I think I remember that, but I don't for real.
But that would have been like, that was like, seemed like it was like being more talked about than this.
It's shocking the amount of like outrage whenever Xbox does anything, the amount of outrage anytime there's not outrage, there's constant reminders that nobody cares about Xbox and people don't play it anyway. But God forbid anything negative happens and then it's the whole thing.
Yeah.
All right,
That's what it
look,
is.
we have 2 more topics. They're not going to be very long. But
Yeah. Let's move on to the GameStop one.
GameStop? What the fuck?
Wait. Is it GameStop? Hold on.
Yeah, you're right.
What did GameStop do?
Yeah, I'm right. Okay. GameStop CEO says Sony's decision to end physical media is irrelevant to the company's business. I find this to be weird. Don't they sell video games at GameStop? I don't understand.
They sell a lot of stuff now.
They sell Nerd Slop. They sell Nerd Slop. That's like probably their main market is Nerd Slop.
A really good way to put it, yeah.
In an interview with Bloomberg, GameStop CEO Ryan Cohen dismissed the idea that the company will be impacted by Sony's decision to end physical game copies, stating, "It doesn't matter at all, despite ongoing uproar from customers." Quote, "It mattered in the past. Software makes up less than 12% of the business," Cohen said. "Collectibles make up over half of the business, so it's totally irrelevant." Frankly, it's a harsh, cold stance, but it isn't exactly incorrect. Interesting. I did not know this. This is news to me.
They're selling plushies and like toys and shit. Like, I mean, the games are there. You can go there and get them, but like, it seems like that's not. They don't seem to give a fuck.
That's the smallest part of the store now, right? Like, at least the ones here. You've got, a couple racks of games. A lot of them are the used, versions, previously enjoyed, whatever you want to call them. And then the rest of the store is like hoodies and Lego sets and, those Funko Pop things. And, they have walls of that stuff everywhere. Yeah. They had to make that move, right? Like, that's just the reality. So they had to shift what they were doing.
Yep.
I thought they still sold games at GameStop.
They do.
Oh, okay.
They don't not sell games. It's just that it's a very small portion of what matters to them. They really don't care.
Yeah, like if you include the consoles and everything, it's about at least here, like I say, it's about a third of the store is, video games and, walls of games sitting there and consoles and stuff, right? The rest of the other 2/3 of it is something else.
Huh.
And they'll still have their used collections there too.
It's really annoying because it's like during because they didn't anticipate the change in the market, and the way they handled the PS2, Wii, PS3, 360 was not very well.
Throw everything in the trash.
Throw it all away. Like, I was getting games that are just like sealed games and stuff that are worth a lot now for like nothing. They'd be like $2 in the bin. Some of them would just be a little thing and just be like, you sort through and you'd be like, oh wow, this is a good game.
Yep.
Get this shit out of my store.
Some used game stores still have that.
Yeah.
I still remember
great.
Ham showing me a picture of Metal Gear. Ham, you bought a physical Metal Gear copy for like $10.
Mm-hmm.
Shit broke my heart. Very, very disappointing to see that. But anyways,
Yeah, buddy, I got like the collection for like $20, maybe
well,
30.
That's about what it's worth, max.
all right, all
No.
right. Uh,
Just Kojima slop.
all right, back to the topic. Anyone else have anything else to add on this GameStop change? Besides me being super shocked that that's what it is now.
GameStop will eventually. GameStop is being propped up, and it'll eventually fail. Go back to failing, but good luck.
Jesus,
Shout
they
out
were
to
using
GameStop.
Xbox Ones as a doorstop. Jeez, Uso.
Holy fuck.
Fudge. Go ahead, Matt. Final word.
These stores are in shambles. They don't have fucking door stops. They're just using hardware. They're just doing anything they can to keep their doors open.
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
that's fucking funny.
That's too bad.
Ham, last word on this so we can go.
Oh man, I don't really have a whole lot to say about that. It's just, I just think that's kind of silly to kind of back that when that's part of your business.
Yeah.
I feel like it's kind of not helpful to say something like that. Like I just like I understand where they're coming from, and they're coming from the same like kind of direction that Cozy was talking about just a moment ago when we were talking about, oh well, physical isn't, as purchased and whatnot, and most people get digital and yada yada yada. I just feel like a lot of GameStop's activity throughout their existence has been the need of people getting rid of said thing they no longer have use for. So when you're championing somebody pulling the rug from under you, I just find that kind of weird. I find that weird and extremely unhelpful and ass backwards to a lot of your clientele that come to you because they don't like digital or don't want to get digital. So if I was a frequent shopper at GameStop, which I'm not, I like to go more to the local stores that are like reselling and stuff, and sometimes they even have brand new games too there. But I'd rather go to them and support them just because I know that they're more passionate and they care about it. They're not just trying to, get through college or whatever. Like this is like their store. This is their property. So I mean, I respect that a lot more. And plus, they don't have a CEO that's literally asking to get them out of their store. That's trying to essentially say, hey, we actually don't need as much employment because we're not doing any of this high level care over over the the software that people were buying here. So I mean, I see no way how saying this, like, even if you're thinking it, cool, but like I don't see how saying that out loud is helpful at all to their business.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just not something that I would do as a CEO.
Yeah, not a great idea. Not a great plan, like Tony Stark would say.
If I was working for Mountain Dew, I wouldn't be like, yeah, Trump, get away, get rid of that yellow 5. I mean, that's literally part of your ingredients. like, what are we doing here?
Don't do it. Don't do it. You're shooting yourself in the foot, literally. Mental final thoughts on GameStop, and then Ham, please take us out.
Yeah, I mean, I geez, you know, there's a history there with Game Pass. I mean, I can remember as a younger lad, you know, 5-6 years ago when I was like 12, 13 years old, going down to GameStop and crap. Nobody even commented on that.
Because it's just
No.
true. You're just being
Yeah, I'm
honest.
just being honest,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
it's always sad to see the way things change, right? Used to love going to GameStop and EB Games here in Canada to look at just video games because that's all they were. But you know, the reality is their business had to shift, and now, especially with something like this, it looks like they made the right move doing that. I hope this whole thing by
Yeah.
Sony does get reversed. Odds are it won't. But, you know, if people stick to their guns, stranger things have happened. Sony might find themselves in a pickle one day and decide that, you know what, we lost a lot of good faith here with people. They're not coming back, or PlayStation 6 isn't selling the way we thought it would, and they make themselves a USB drive that just plugs into the back of it, and the next thing you know, I got physical discs in. Who knows? But if people don't stick to their guns, like Cozy's suggesting, and others, I think we expect they probably will cave and go get one anyway. Well, then it'll never happen, and consumer choice is dead. So, good on GameStop though for pivoting when they needed to. Hopefully, they stick around in some form or another, and they continue to sell the used games.
Oh man,
And
I hope
this
they get
possible
bought out by
future.
somebody that cares.
Sorry, Ham, you cut out. What were you
I
saying?
said I'd love for them to get bought out by somebody that cares a little bit more about games. And
At the
stuff
same
like that.
spot twice.
Yeah, same spot.
By somebody that
Somebody that, yeah.
Cares a little bit more about like games and preservation and stuff like that, because right now their idea and their model and what they're okay with is just not okay with a person that enjoys nostalgia like myself.
Yeah.
And it's not just about nostalgia. It's about the game, the toy factor. Like we kind of forgot that holding the disc and getting the book and whatever, it was part of the game. It wasn't just sticking the disc into the console. It was also looking at the box art. It was also displaying the box art next to
Yep.
each other. That was also part. That is still part of the culture. As much as people want to make it about digital, people still enjoy holding things. Even the kids. I promise you, even the kids enjoy it. And in this future that you're talking about, mental, that maybe Sony's like, oh, maybe let's try and recover trust. What is happening during these years that they're losing trust? Are gamers just sitting on their ass waiting for Sony to get their shit together? And then they just go back as like a battered wife? I don't know about that, brother. I don't know if people
Well,
go back.
I'm not saying that people will go back. I think the ones they lose will probably stay lost, but there may be some that are sticking to their guns with their PS5 or PS4 still that might go,
And then
okay,
they go
now I'm
back
willing
to
to upgrade.
PS7.
Yeah, now I'm willing to upgrade because they brought back, and they, you know, you reward them for doing the right thing, I guess could be the mentality. I don't know.
Okay. Cozy, tell us where you can sorry, mental. Let's start with you. Tell us where
I
people
was
can find you
prepared
That's
to
right.
have you shot.
and your and your YouTube channel,
Get her
what you're up
ass.
to, etc., etc.
You can find me at Mental9R on X, PlayStation, Xbox, Steam, and on YouTube at Caffeine Entertainment. Got some new videos in the works. Last one was before I got injured, so it's a couple months old now, but it's doing pretty good for me. Got a decent amount of views, and it's about if you use your PlayStation 5 controller, if you have one and you use it with your PC, it'll tell you how to be able to get the active triggers working wirelessly on all those games that currently don't do it, and they
Nice.
are only functional via a wired connection. So if you want to check that out, I'd appreciate it. Other than that, you'll find me with these fine people right here whenever I can make it on Thursday nights.
I'm going to reinstall Vampire Survivors as soon as we're done here.
Stop.
Thanks, Sam. Appreciate you. Thank you for
Yeah,
putting this gameplay
more
on the screen.
drugs.
This is terrible. Kids, do not do drugs. Do not play Vampire Survivors. Matt
It
likes
gets
games. Please
way
tell us.
crazier too.
I like games. You address me by my government name. So you just did.
Matt, But tell us,
Yo,
tell us
my
where we
my
can-
Christian name. You can find me on YouTube. Matt Likes Games. The Game Drain as well on YouTube. I did hold on, because I did actually do 2 videos.
Hey.
That's the most videos I've done in a month in like half a year. So there's that. And that's on Matt Likes Games. I'm gonna try to have out more videos consistently. I'm gonna try to get more consistent. I've slacked off
Please,
this year
please.
with it.
I want to
So
react to your videos.
we'll get back in the groove of things. Dude, it's like the problem is like, because like the Matt Likes Games channel, it's like a lot of Series S stuff, and it's like, dude, I can't in good faith tell somebody to buy a Series S at $500. I really can't. It's fucking difficult to do that. I'm a straight up liar if I'm telling somebody to do that. So I gotta figure out something to make it like, you know, where I'm not just being a lying piece of shit. So we'll
Just
get
in
that
your title,
figured
just
out.
put least costing way too.
Yeah, the
Least
lowest costing.
costing way? No, not the
You
least
can
costing way.
play this for $500, and believe it or not, that's the cheapest it's gonna get. So deal with that. But
That's your
yeah,
title?
we're
Okay.
getting back into the swing of things. I'm gonna have to figure out something to put on the Game Drain, but I'll have something there sometime.
You gotta just
Either-
like put. You thought the steam machine was good.
Yeah. I'll start doing videos. This costs $400 less than the Steam Deck. You can play this for $400 less than the Steam Deck, and everyone's like, I don't care. But
That's
yeah,
also
you
a
can
true
find me
thing.
on YouTube.
That's a thing.
What's that?
And it's small and
Which-
easy to carry around.
Exact. Seriously, the Series S is the size of my hand. It's kind of insane.
I'm
But-
not sure
Basketball
if
player's
that. I'm not
hand.
sure if that's an indictment on the Series S. or
Yeah,
not.
I'm like, dude, that sounds big. That sounds large.
Hold
I don't
on.
know though.
Hold on. I'm gonna try
Showing
something
us
quick.
that isn't gonna help.
No.
Hold on though, because like, look, it's like the size of my hand. Actually,
And your
This
hand,
motherfucker-
and
this
Matt's hand is like a basketball. He's an NBA retiree.
I'm not in the NBA. I'm not in the NBA. Oh, I've never been in the NBA. Don't do
Retiree.
that. Don't do that, dude. If you
Alright,
put
that's
me
how
on an
big his
NBA
hand
court
is.
right now, I'm liable to die. I'm liable to break everything. I might die. I might pass out. I might just have a seizure. I don't know what would happen, honestly. It's a toss. It's a toss up, actually.
Matt's like, look
But-
how small
yeah,
this
Vampire
Ford
Survivor.
Ranger is.
But you have a Series S. You know that you fucking know that's small. You know it's small.
Yes.
Look how
so-
small
Look
this
how small.
fucking truck is.
Yeah, this F-150. Look at this tiny F-150.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
But
Finish your
but it's
outro and stop
true.
capping. This
Look
guy.
how
is-
small
it
this
is small.
81 Buick
This-
LeSabre is.
Discount the fact that I'm a giant. Discount the fact that I'm a gigantic person. Discount that, and it's a small console. That's all it
Yes,
is.
it's fucking
I
tiny.
bumped into a
Exactly.
I bumped into a Land Rover and rolled it, little bitch.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you what's not the size of my hand is the fucking PS5. The PS5 is
Oh,
not
yeah.
the size of my hand.
Yeah,
That
that's
thing's like
ridiculous.
a fucking monstrosity. But regardless, you can find me here. Is what I was trying to say. You can
Alright.
find me here every Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern, for this show with these folks.
Yo, Ham, this is Vampire Survivors gameplay, bro. Like, this is crazy. This is
You need to
nuts.
stop looking at that shit. I'm finna hit pause.
Cozy.
Yeah.
Please plug your channel and tell people where they can find you and what you're up to, etc.
You can define me. You can find me. You can find me defiling
Define her.
ashes.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
And
What?
nothing.
Ashes.
Send
She
you to-
said
send you to
ashes. She
Guantanamo.
said ashes.
Oh,
ashes, guys.
okay. That's different.
Lord.
Ashes. Oh, she's
Oh,
only
God.
defiling
I was gonna
ashes.
say, what are you
Okay.
and Matt doing on Animal Crossing?
Yikes.
Actually, about that.
All right,
Uh-oh.
go ahead, Cozy.
Uh-oh.
Please.
But And you can find me here on Thursdays. And
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that game is going nuts right now.
He's malfunctioned.
This is crazy.
What's tomorrow?
And Fridays on Wasted with Wines.
Yes, thank you.
And
Yeah,
Fridays
Fridays. Wasted with Wise.
There you go.
Sorry.
There you go.
I had very little
And you
sleep.
leveled until you had to start ignoring the level ups.
Yeah.
Guys,
And,
are you guys looking at this gameplay on the screen right now?
Going fucking
Where is
crazy.
this?
I told you, man. I was on drug. I was completely drugged out at this part. I was just like, I was just sitting on the couch
feel
like
like I'm
Randy,
drugged
just
out.
completely cooked. I
feel like I'm drugged out.
Dude, I felt like I was chasing the dragon.
The Dragon Ball
Of course,
Z.
I played Vampire Survivors, Fuzzy, but this is nuts.
He's never played Vampire Survivors. He didn't know how to play Vampire Survivors.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I'm
goodness.
just going fucking
Vampire
nuts.
Survivors.
I finished reinstalling it. Now I'm just going to fight the urge to play it because I need to go to bed.
Why would you reinstall it if you're fighting the urge to play it?
Yeah.
That's not fighting.
That doesn't make any sense.
You're sounding real
That's
GameStop right now. You're sounding just like GameStop.
I just lit up the crack pipe. You know, I'm fighting the urge, but I'm gonna light up the old crack pipe.
Yeah.
I just light up this crack pipe not to smoke it, but just to keep warm. Just to keep warm. I'm just staying warm. That's all it is.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna smoke this crack that I really want to smoke. I'm just gonna stay warm.
I'm just gonna enjoy the smell of it. You know, it's the smell.
Yeah.
No,
It's
when I say fight the
delicious
urge,
crack aroma.
when I say fight the urge, it's 6 a.m. I need to go to bed.
Oh,
And
so you're
then-
gonna wait till the morning
I'm
to
saying
smoke
I
your
want to
crack.
fight the urge to not play it right now.
Gotta smoke this
But
pen at
as
work
soon-
and just see how it goes.
But as soon
You know what? You know the good thing about crack, Woke, and Vampire Survivors is it could just keep you up. You don't gotta go sleep.
Yeah, but then
You
I
don't
won't
need
be
to go
able
sleep
responsibly
ever
respond
again.
to emails. I'm gonna be terrible.
Sure
at
you
responding
can.
to emails.
Just start
I
smoking
wonder
crack.
how many
you can
customers
do
I can
anything.
help hunched over at 67 degrees.
Exactly.
All right, you know what, Ham? Get us out of here. I need to go to bed. Get us
All
out of
right.
here.
Well, yeah, as usual, thanks everybody for showing up. It was a fun stream and all. Make sure you guys come back. We'll be back next week. I know we had a little bit of a lull, Loke, but it's all good.
Yeah, that was on me. That was on me.
Yeah, it is what it is. That happens. I mean, there's been times I couldn't make it, so it just is what it is. But thanks for everybody for showing up. Make sure you hit the like button. If you haven't hit the like button, that's something that we should probably get better at telling people to do.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. It is what it is. We had a good time. We talked about a lot of different stuff. God damn, a lot of negative fucking bullshit news. But hey, we get to get off of here and play Halo this weekend. So that's gonna be a fun time.
Halo.
I'm very excited to play that game. But anyways, it's your boy Ham Solo signing out from TSWS Gaming as usual, letting you know to keep it gaming or keep it moving. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.
Later,
See ya.
folks.
Boo.